Hello, this is Mole Man in the morning. Good Mole Man to you.
Hello and welcome to Mole Man in the Morning.
Remember your mole man forever.
The hell?
It's from the show. Fuck off! That was clever. Lick my
I
balls.
know, I like that. No, I'm going with it.
Sorry,
with
it's just
Fair enough.
it completely threw me.
Yeah, no, you lost me on that one for a second.
Sorry, I just wanted to say top of the mole man to you.
Yeah, top of the mole
okay.
man.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Okay.
See, Matt, this is how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Lick my balls.
Hello, welcome to Mole Man in the Morning. We are a podcast about how The Simpsons has a lot to say about society. I am your host, John, and I am joined, as ever, by my two co-hosts, Matt.
You know, a healthy baby can bring upwards of $60,000.
And Michael.
Idly ho, podcasterino.
You may have also spotted amongst the chorus of voices in the opening there, we've got a guest with us today. We've got the incomparable Dr. Eleanor Janega with us.
Hello, I'm here to paint the podcast a beautiful sky blue.
Yeah, oh, nice.
Listen, that's a Homer the Great reference. Fuck you.
I got it.
I get it.
Listen. It's called a deep cut. Damn. All right. Yeah. Everyone's a Simpsons fan until it's time to make a really opaque reference to Homer painting an apartment building and then a helicopter crashing into it. But okay. Anyway.
Let's not say we're all Simpsons fans here.
Actually, no. I'm here because I hate that show. But
Wait, this isn't the Futurama podcast? What the hell have I been doing here for 2 years?
Oh, shit. Damn.
Eleanor joins us today from the We're Not So Different podcast, a podcast about medieval history, where they make a surprising amount of references to The Simpsons, which definitely tipped me off that, I should probably, see if they want to, come and join us for a bit on this one.
Yeah, I think that one of the things that comes up most often when you run a medieval history podcast is you will end up saying hired goons very often.
Hired goons.
That's a lot.
Goons.
So
Hired goons.
Yeah. It's real.
I don't know why, but hired goons seems to have come up a lot in my life lately, and it makes me giggle every time.
Every time. It's that it really truly does not get old. So that's good. Yeah.
It's a very slapstick moment. I really appreciate. It's probably. I think at the time when we talked about it, I said it's probably it was one of my favorite bits in that episode.
Yeah.
Just Homer getting yoinked.
It's just, the delivery's just very good as well. Hired goons.
Great episode of The Simpsons. Pity we're not talking about it.
We are not here to talk about hired goons today.
No, we're not. We're not. No.
We are talking about Season 6, Episode 12 and 13. We've got Homer the Great and Maggie Makes 3 today. So we've got one with a lightly historical adjacent theme to tangentially justify having a historian on to talk about. Yeah.
And everyone likes
I
bowling, right?
have not checked. I really hope you have some fun medieval knowledge of the Masons to impart on us today.
Oh, the worst news that I have of the day is that the Masons are an Enlightenment era thing, but don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I do be knowing about them, so don't worry.
A brief googling of it sort of seemed to suggest they had their foundations in the late medieval era. So I was like, oh, maybe there'll be something there.
Yeah, it's like the thing is they really take off, especially in the Enlightenment period when everyone's into the esoterica in this particular way, So
Okay.
I'll do my bit. Here we go. Mozart was a Freemason. There you go.
Yeah, cool.
Fun fact. If you see the magic flute, it's full of Masonic imagery. It's really fun. So yeah, there you go.
Interesting.
Couldn't think of a dick joke quick enough.
Damn.
Magic flute. I see it every morning when I wake up.
Hey.
There you go. We got there in the end.
Am I right?
The moment had gone.
That's not the only thing that
thanks,
didn't come.
Michael. You're always on my side.
Anyway.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
But before we get anywhere close to talking about those, we have some business to attend to first, and that is talking about what on earth we're drinking while we talk about these Simpsons episodes. What have we got in our glasses today, folks?
I am drinking premium Weiss beer from Franziskaner Weiss beer.
Oh, nice.
I have no idea anything about it. I saw it in Sainsbury's and thought, fuck it.
Love
Yep,
that.
tastes like beer.
Yeah, love that. Brilliant.
It has a monk on the
Yeah,
the
it is.
label, and
It
that's
is
fun for
like
me.
allegedly. I mean, I think originally it was one of the ones that was supposed to be like brewed by Franciscans. I think initially. I think that it no longer is, but I do think that it's meant to have some kind of like monastic
Well,
bullshit.
I think he's probably dead by now.
Yeah, I hope so.
He's still there brewing beer.
Like, let the poor man die. Jesus, hasn't he suffered
I
enough?
just want to rest.
Nope.
Christ, you know, well, you know how
No rest for
Catholics
the
are.
brewers. Michael, what you got?
I'm being quite boring. I'm drinking Tango at the moment.
Oh, okay. No, fair
Delicious.
enough.
I need the sugar high.
Oh, okay.
Fair.
Right.
To get through this podcast.
It helps.
Eleanor, you drinking anything good?
I am being a little bit boring. I had a couple of wines earlier, but I am on the CBD drinks. So I am drinking
CBD. Oh,
Yeah, I'm drinking the Trip, the elderflower mint.
yeah.
Haters will say it tastes like toothpaste, but the refined, the refined will tell you actually it's a refreshing treat. And you know, I simply love to not get too blitzed on a Tuesday night in my old age. So you know,
This
yeah.
is completely valid. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you are trailblazing, breaking new ground by drinking CBD drinks on this podcast. I don't think that has ever been done before.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm really cool and sexy. Tell everyone.
I'm always telling people.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for noticing.
Dear everyone, they are cool and sexy.
Yeah, let the people know. God damn, you know?
Let the people know.
You're very musical tonight, Matt.
I'm always musical.
That monk is infected
That monk's doing some funny things. Got the ooh.
And I've got Harbour Brewing Co.'s West Coast Double IPA.
Ooh,
Right.
I love a double. Love a double
Yeah.
me. Yeah, like I'm like the more doubles. I'm always constantly going on about how like triples is best. Triples is safest. But doubles is good. You know, that way I can drink the beer and I don't have to worry. You know.
Yeah, there's just not as many of them around. People doing doubles, just not many triples. Got to look for those.
What's the percentage on that one, John?
8.
Whoa.
Ooh, good
Damn.
stuff. Good stuff.
It's tasty. It's pretty good. Recommended. I like this one. It's a good beer. Right, Homer the Great. We should probably embark on this journey, which aired on January 8th, 1995.
Right. Would you like me to tell you what happened on this day?
Please do.
Go on,
Yeah,
then.
tell me.
Yeah, so the top historical event, the 15 United Negro College Fund raises $12 million.
Oh, cool.
Reasonably impressive.
Good for them.
Philadelphia Phillies 12-time All-Star third baseman Michael Schmidt is elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, we all remember that day. Yeah.
Oh, well, who could forget?
There's a poster of him on my wall as we speak. Speaking of posters, revival of Frank Losser's musical Guys and Dolls, which starred Nathan Lane, closes at Martin Beck Theatre, New York City after 1,143 performances, winning
Damn.
4 Tony Awards and 7 Drama Desk Awards.
Good for
I
them.
don't know
Drama Desk Awards. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, I don't know too much about theatre, but I'm guessing that's reasonably impressive.
Has Nathan Lane ever been on The Simpsons? It feels like he should have been.
I thought you were going to ask if they've been on this podcast.
Yeah, like again,
No,
you guys
definitely
we
not.
got a lot of Lane heads here, you know. Yeah.
I think
I'll
he got
put out some
referenced-
leads if we
I think
can
he
get
got
them.
referenced once when Luke Skywalker does Guys and Dolls and much later. in the film.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Guys and Dolls is the Simpsons Guys and Dolls bit.
Mm-hmm.
Luke
Fair
be a
enough.
Jedi tonight and all that.
Yeah.
Well,
Fair.
In the world of music, our US #1 is Boys to Men back on top with On Bended Knee.
Oh damn, that's bangers. Panties hitting the floor as we speak. Damn. Silk shirts are rent. 95.
Well-
What a time to be alive. Wow. Okay.
Well, there's no
Indeed.
silk shirts in the UK #1, which is Rednecks, Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh shit. I got a mate who lost his
Damn.
virginity while Cotton Eye Joe was playing.
Oh, what a
What a
song to
That's a
sad
story.
experience.
Yeah.
What a sad experience.
Yeah, that's Wales for you, loves. So
Also, just to confirm, no, he has not been on Simpsons, but he was in the Muppets.
Oh,
I mean, well, actually, that tracks. You know,
A
musical theater
Muppets Christmas, Letters to Santa.
for sure.
So he wasn't even in the good Muppets Christmas movie.
is
Nathan,
no
your
good-
stars.
There is no good Muppets Christmas movie.
Oh wow,
Ooh,
controversial, courting
okay.
controversy.
I haven't even seen it. I don't fucking care.
It's pretty good. The trouble is, I think that you had to have seen it at first as a child to really freak out about it, which I hadn't. I saw it recently, and it was pretty good, and I enjoyed it. But like, I don't have that thing, you know.
Just for the
Yeah.
benefit of our
nostalgia.
guests, just so you get a general idea of Matt's level of where he's at with The Simpsons. He hates the monorail episode, so
Oh, get the fuck
I
out of my
didn't-
face!
I didn't-
Boo!
didn't
That's it.
hate
Good-
it.
I'm
correct
leaving
answer,
this
yeah.
podcast. I'm leaving. What the fuck are you
I
talking
did not
about?
hate it. I said it is massively overrated.
you didn't like the B Sharps episode.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
didn't know that one. I did dislike that one. Was shit.
What?
You're just wrong.
What? Okay, but it's like because one of my favorites is the one where Aunt Selma marries Troy McClure, and you have Stop
yeah.
the Planet
Ooh,
of the
we're
Apes. I
not
want to get
having
on.
that.
Yes, one of the best bits ever.
I
It's one of
fucking
my
love-
favourites.
I
my favorite moment of
love-
The Simpsons ever.
I
don't
love
remember that one.
love Stop the Planet of the Apes. I want to get off.
It's so good.
So good. Anyway, whatever. Like this is, it's very oppressive atmosphere today. Anyway,
Michael, stop. What have I done?
You dismissed the name of Muppets Christmas movie. I'm not having this.
You're cancelling you in real time here.
John, you hyped up the B Sharps episode for like 2 years of my life. It was one of the most disappointing reveals ever.
I can't help you. You're just wrong.
It just wasn't very good. It just wasn't very good. There were like so few gags in that episode.
Well, you know what's good? You know what's better than good? You know what's great? Homer.
What
that's
transition?
right.
This is true.
That is right.
We should name a rating system after him.
Yeah, probably.
So,
Tell us
shall we-
about this damn episode.
All right, let's go into it. The chalkboard gag. Adding "just kidding" doesn't make it okay to insult the principal.
I actually went through a phase of this when I was young of putting no offense at the beginning of every sentence, and then my mum called me out on it, and I never did it again.
Oh, got your ass.
Absolutely.
Ooh, wow.
Deserved.
Mm.
Deserved.
Mm.
And Bart's having this same learning experience right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bart learns nothing from anything.
That's true. That is true.
Maybe he got lost on the way to the couch, but because the couch gag is just many staircases taking the family down. It's
MC
described.
Escher.
Yeah, MC Escher.
It's the
Yep.
only recognizable piece of it's the whenever anyone mentions MC Escher, that's the painting everyone thinks of. He
Oh,
did
yeah.
so much work, but that's the only one that like fucking normies like me will think of.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, first time we've seen this one. Brand new couch gag for once.
The episode begins with a close-up of the plumbing van of the Stern Lecture Plumbing, which includes the plumber telling him, "I told you not to flush that."
Okay, so one of my local pubs, they have, in the loos where they're like, please, like, stop flushing random things down the
Oh, yeah.
toilet. They have
classic,
they
yeah.
they have a thing of Stern Lecture Plumbing. It's on a toilet, and it's like, shout out to the Ivy House. That's all I have to
I
say.
do think more plumbers in general, more service workers in general need to lecture their clients because it is the amount of call outs that people get for stupid shit. I can imagine being a plumber is very frustrating.
Mm-hmm. I'm mildly disappointed he doesn't actually give them a stern
Given the
lecture,
stern
though.
lecture,
Yeah.
Well, this plumber is quite laid back, actually. As he scientifically analyzes the fact that they have the leak, as the basement is very much flooded.
Looks like
it looks like you've got a leak.
I like how Extop Kettle is in the background down here.
Yeah.
It's like shout out. Yeah.
With his ever-changing
I'm also
size.
glad at least one other human being on this planet knows the name of that thing.
There you go.
I know its name. It's Extrapapapalapatapa.
Extop
That-
Kettle.
That
Have some
started
respect.
with,
Extrapapacalacapa.
that started with so much confidence. So Marge asks how soon they could start fixing it, and because she's worried that the cat's down there, and we just hear the
It's
plumber.
so good.
The plumber's response to this is he needs to order some parts, but she'll take 2 to 3 weeks, and that's if he orders them today, which he's not going
He
to.
won't.
He then gets his low battery thing and says, I gotta go, I've got an emergency call. Homer asks if Panic what they should do, and he goes, put a pan down. So Homer does put the pan down. It just goes away. Homer's response to this is, it didn't work. So we cut to Homer, and he's caught in a lineup of traffic, and he decides to listen to the traffic report, and Arnie in the sky tells us that an accident is causing the traffic to back up, but it turns out he's the accident with the helicopter just spilled all over the way.
I do like the thing is what he says, traffic backed up as far as he can see, but because he's on the ground, that's not very far.
This is true,
So it could be like 4 cars, but it's not.
So Homer finally parks, and we see that his parking space is right next to his house through a chain link fence.
I love Bart saying hey and Homer just hey.
So Homer gets to the front of the building, and Lenny and Carl have very fancy parking spots, and Homer goes, how come you guys have got such great parking spots? And Lenny goes,
It's a secret.
Carl tells him to shut up.
Shut up.
This is probably, in my opinion, the best like plant and payoff joke that they do in a while, that they've done in a while for Simpsons. I love the it's a secret, shut up gag. It's great.
Homer is sitting on his chair, which collapses, and he sees that it's Econo-Save budget stool, and it's factory second. Homer decides to get Econo-Save onto the revenge list, and we see Homer's list.
It's quite a list.
It also includes
Bill of Rights,
It has
Grandpa.
Stern lecture Paul Plumbing as well.
Gravity is on there. Darwin.
Billy Crystal was on there.
So true.
H2O, which I can't remember what that was, but that is a callback to an older episode. I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
God's on there.
Oh, no.
Well, that's fair.
Homer goes to ask Lenny and Carl to help him fix his chairs, and then he notices they've got big, fancy vibrating chairs. And Homer once again asks, how come you've got nicer chairs? Lenny once again goes, it's a secret. Carl again tells him to shut up. We then see everyone at the soda machine, and Lenny and Carl use their fancy rings.
Sorry, random question. Do we ever learn what Lenny and Carl do? Because they work at the same station.
Well, they both have their masters. I can tell you. You know what it is, guys? Sorry, I looked it up. H2O is the water slide that Homer gets stuck in.
Oh, that's
Right.
Oh,
At Mount
that's brilliant.
Splashmore. So
Yeah, well, that's fair enough.
yeah,
They deserve
yeah.
to be on the revenge.
there you go.
Yeah. He should get revenge on the water slide. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway.
So in answer to Matt's question, no.
Yeah, I don't think we actually know, do we?
I don't ever
We have
recall
to
it
wait
coming
for a
up.
Lenny episode at some point, maybe.
Mm.
Well, there's been a Carl episode. I know that.
I have
Yeah.
seen a Carl episode. Yeah.
Since I
It's
from
relatively
Iceland or
recent
something.
Mm.
Homer goes up to the place, changes the machine like an idiot, and goes, "You want to go bowling?" And they go, "We've got something to do."
He's the technical supervisor.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember actually we do find, because didn't Homer already find out that Lenny is his supervisor? No, he found out that Carl was his supervisor.
Yeah.
So does that mean that Lenny is Carl's supervisor?
It's just supervisors all the way up.
It's just all his supervisors. Everyone's someone's supervisor.
Well, listen, I think that's the kind of chain of command you want when you're dealing with nuclear power. But yeah, you know.
Just everybody
Just
watching somebody
everyone.
else. Or is it more of a circular structure? Everyone's watching everyone else in a big circle.
Yeah, I think so. It's how modern business works.
Couldn't think of the circle jerk fast enough. My apologies.
It'll come to you 10 minutes later.
Wait!
I didn't even mean to do that.
You often don't, Michael.
Fair. But Homer,
Oh, sorry, I amused myself there.
that was a good one. So Homer asks what they're doing on Wednesdays, and Lenny once again goes, "It's a secret."
It's a secret.
Carl, unfortunately, is taking a drink at this time, so Homer has to interject.
Shut
again.
up.
Such a good. I proper howled at that for some reason. I don't know why. That just really got me. I liked it.
So we then see Homer at home, and he's complaining to the family that he doesn't know what Lenny and Carl are doing on Wednesdays. Bart says, "Do you think they're involved in the Kennedy assassination?" Homer goes, "I do now."
I love how easy it is to get people into a conspiracy.
Oh, we skipped a bit, didn't we? There's there's the egg joke.
Yeah,
The big egg.
That's not happened yet.
no,
It's,
yeah,
that's
Oh,
a
is
bit
that
later
not
on.
yet? Okay,
Yeah, it's a bit
right.
later.
Never mind. Carry on.
Homer decides the only solution is to go follow Lenny and Carl, and Marge tells him to stop stalking people because it's so illegal.
I like. It's just the way Marge delivers that line. It's so illegal.
Then berates him for stalking Charles Great because he thought he was digging up the garden. Homer's response to this was, "Well, something did." So Marge says she doesn't want him stalking anyone, and Homer gets up from the table and goes, all right, I'll be back in a minute, because he's going outside to stalk Lenny.
And Carl.
He then, of course, says no once he realizes what he just did. Homer actually shows quite a bit of intelligence in this next bit.
This is real smart for Homer, yeah.
This is a film reference. I can't remember which, but it is a film reference.
Yeah.
So Homer attaches a tin of yellow paint to Lenny's car, punches a hole in the bottom, and Lenny and Carl go off. It leaves the trail of yellow, and Homer goes, all I gotta follow is the yellow drip road.
I was surprised that because it's yellow, they didn't do and it's like dripping in regular intervals, that they didn't do a road markings joke.
It kind of does look like road markings, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's where it was going to go, because the next shot is them on the road with the yellow road markings, and that's where, like I said, that's where I thought the gag was heading. I don't know what the gag would be.
No, I'm not clear. I felt
went.
like, I get where you're coming from. I felt like there was going to be something done with it, but no, it's literally just a way for Homer to trail them.
So Lenny and Carl get to the secret Stonecutter's headquarters, which is a hell of a big building, which is slightly conspicuous. And Lenny and Carl go a bit weird, going, there's our secret meeting place. Let's go inside. Yeah. Someone's response to try to get into this building is to casually just walk very nonchalantly up to the door.
Yeah, he just spins around.
And the guy just steps in front of Homer, does his spin, and just whistles off.
Isn't that the same? Doesn't Grandpa do a similar walk later on? You know,
yeah,
the
when
memes
in the brothel, yeah, when he kind of like
isn't
goes
it
in.
the same kind of like the arm swingy casual whistling walk? Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah,
pretty much. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we cut back to the next scene, and now Homer is on top of the glass ceiling looking in. And Homer giggles to himself because everyone's going to be none the wiser, and then we just see the glass.
I love the shadow.
Oh,
I love the shadow. It's so good.
The glass
is very well executed in its entirety, just like the crack forming around him slowly.
Yep. So the glass cracks all around Homer, and Homer has a moment of breathing before he falls through it. And we then see everyone surrounding him, and everyone says he'll pay the ultimate price. And it gets all sinister.
Which is to get thrown out.
Yep. Mo just tosses him out of the front door.
like someone who's been causing trouble at the bar. Exactly.
Yeah, I think it is good that it's Mo that throws him out, because
he's got the experience.
He's done it before in like it's just fun callbacks.
Homer confronts Lenny and Carl the next day and says he saw sick, twisted, eerie, godless, evil stuff, and he wants in.
Don't we all?
So true. He's just like me for real, you know.
So Carl says he doesn't know what Homer's talking about. Then Lenny immediately contradicts him by saying the Stonecutters is too exclusive, and Carl just goes, that was a nice secret organization we had. And Homer asks how he can join, and Lenny says there are only two ways: to be the son of a stonecutter, which Homer at the time doesn't know, so he says next, save the life of a stonecutter. This prompts Homer to destroy Lenny's sandwich and say he saved his life because that egg sandwich could have given him cholesterol. Lenny then starts spouting off some pretty impressive egg facts, which are that while eggs do contain good cholesterol, it's not yet been proven conclusively that they actually raise the level of serum cholesterol in the human bloodstream. This episode aired in 1995, so science is probably different now. So don't take my word on that.
No, I actually made a note because I couldn't tell if the gag was just big egg or what, because I genuinely had to cut out how many eggs I was eating because my doctor was like, yo, your cholesterol is insanely high.
Oh, damn. You better run, egg. Wow, okay.
Yeah. I'll fucking get you, big egg.
Oh,
That's a pocket of big egg.
It's a shame because I love eggs, man. I love eggs, so I had to stop eating them. It made me sad.
Oh.
Does Homer run into your house and just knock them out of your hand now?
He does. I hired him. He needs the money, clearly.
Do you still get these, like, food councils promoting just a general food group these days? I don't feel like you see them anymore.
Oh, yeah, you didn't. Right now, it's fiber.
Okay, big fibers promoting.
Big fibers out. Big fibers going. Well, because currently we're in protein.
Yeah, we're in protein.
Like, protein's the thing right now.
I feel like big egg is
towards
back.
Fiber.
Right? You know?
Big egg is back. Big egg is back in a big way.
Because, I mean, a lot of the protein craze does stem from a lot of these food councils pushing meat back in the day. And it's kind of like
and
a
meat
hangover
is back
from that,
on the menu, boys.
It is, indeed.
Homer is not very happy about the egg council getting to Lenny, and Lenny's very like, oh no, it's not like that, Homer. It's not like that. Then see...
It's the fucking egg costume, man.
he runs away, and Homer goes, you better an egg.
That is a phrase that
I do say you better
for
run
some
egg, unfortunately.
Yeah, me too.
It's a memorable one. So we cut to Homer and Marge in bed, and Homer asks why people don't like him, and Marge goes, everyone likes you, you're a wonderful person. Homer's response to that is, why don't the stupid idiots let me in their crappy club?
It's a fair question.
Okay, so this is like literally me anytime something like doesn't go my way. Like literally me being pissed off right now because I haven't been invited to the British Museum's Bayeux Tapestry opening. It's literally like me 24/7 right now grumbling. It's true. So I relate.
Those idiots should let you in their crappy club for jerks.
Right? Fuck you, man. Like I'm literally like, is it because I'm American? Is that why this is happening? Like, anyway,
I will solve the mystery for you. Yes.
probably, yeah. Anyway,
Well, much like Marge, I'm sure it's nothing personal, but Homer feels it is. And he has a flashback to his childhood where everyone's going into the club and Homer's stopped because it's the No Homer's Club.
I mean, like, No Homer's Club, this is an all-time fucking banger. No Homer's Club is absolutely fucking legendary, right? Like, I'm constantly No Homer's clubbing all over the goddamn place. It's so important. It's so important. It says no Homers, we can have one, right? Like,
And of course,
Very important.
which of course is Homer Glumpkin. who will hook.
What a fucking surname.
So Marge's response to all this is, kids can be so cruel. Bart just happens to walk back and goes, thanks, Mum. So he goes off and then we just hear Lisa from the other room going,
They
"Smell
really,
that."
they really struggled to involve Bart and Lisa in this episode, man. They really struggled.
They wouldn't need it.
That one gag is a weird bit that like I'm surprisingly familiar with because I think some of the VHS sets I had as a kid had like a trailer for The Simpsons before, and this was one of the gags they put in the sort of the reel at the start of it. Yeah.
We'd go to Homer moping at the dinner table, and Grandpa is there, and Grandpa goes, I'm a member, but Homer's not
I
paying
love
attention.
how Grandpa is just only ever invited to dinner when he needed for plot. Otherwise, he's never there because they don't want to draw him.
That's fair enough,
He's got
isn't
so many wrinkles. He's harder to draw.
it? So, while all this is happening, Lisa asks Homer if he knows what they do, and Homer talks about the magical things that they do. And then Lisa goes, you don't have an idea, do you? And he goes, no, as such, no.
Not as such. No.
Grandpa's still trying to get Homer's attention, and
I'm a member.
then Bart goes, do you remember we took those self-hypnosis courses to ignore him? And Homer goes, yeah, it's 5 years and I still think I'm a chicken. And Marge goes, yeah, I know.
What a weird bit. What a weird bit.
It is a very strange bit.
Bart then says, maybe we should listen to him now, at which point Grandpa says, I'm a member. Homer goes, huh? What? And Lisa then goes, you're a stonecutter. And Grandpa starts going through his wallet of all the things he is, which includes an elk, a mason, a communist. He's the president of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know how I got that one or something. Like, I really like that.
For some reason, yeah.
For some reason, that's it. Yeah, I like that one.
So Homer's happy that he's finally got his ticket in. He also takes Grandpa's communism membership.
Well, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, real talk.
Homer the Progressive.
I like these both a stonecutter and a mason somehow. The masons coexist with the stonecutters in this universe.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, because I'm fairly certain there's an episode about the Illuminati. There has to be.
Probably.
And good to Homer using Grandpa as some kind of battering ram to get himself into the club, going, yeah, I'm in. Then he finally says he's in, just still pointing that thing at him, and Homer pushes Grandpa out of the way.
Usefulness served.
So Homer asks when he's going to be initiated, and Carl says as soon as number one gets there. Homer then starts going, what kind of stupid wiener name is that? And goes, ooh, I'm number one. So then he has to point out that they call each other by numbers, and he points out he's number 12 and Burns is number 29. Homer's shocked by this because he outranks Burns. Lenny makes Burns come over, honks his nose, and Burns has to ask for another one before he gets kicked in the arse. And we just see Burns
Lenny
on...
and Carl surprisingly high ranking.
I know.
Play the long game, Monty.
I think it's
I'm
so
allowed.
interesting that like Mr. Burns just got around to the stonecutters late. I'm like, but he's so old. Like, surely
He's been
His social
busy.
security number is 2.
yeah, right? Like, surely he knew about this. So it's interesting. It's interesting is all I'm saying. Maybe he was like a big Shriner or something. Right.
Maybe.
We don't see that the leader is introduced, and Mo says he's the leader of this chapter and begins telling the lore of the stonecutters, which includes the chosen one, and Homer goes, oh, I didn't want your life story. Foreshadowing, folks.
I like it just dawned on me as well, because it's Patrick Stewart playing number
Yes,
one.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's an intentional gag, but obviously Jonathan Frakes is number one, not because Patrick Stewart is the captain.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's intentional, but it's funny to me, and that's all that matters in the universe. Is it's funny to me.
Fair enough.
So I don't know why they were out there in Star Trek looking for other universes when we know the only important thing is what's funny to you. So
Exactly.
there's so much to there's so much.
The prime directive is amuse Matt. The end.
I will write to the Federation to let them know they've been wasting their time.
It would have been fun if they'd had Jonathan Frakes in it as well. That would have been, but that's just me.
You can't have everything.
I can't. I don't deserve it.
Initiation begins and Homer is blindfolded on the stage, and number one says that all the Stonecutters have to take the leap of faith, and if Homer survives the 5-story plunge, his character will prove it. Homer whimpers. Of course, it's just a practical joke, and Homer just falls straight onto the floor. They all start laughing, and Homer falls through the ceiling, and then he continuously
Who
falls.
else immediately started counting? Who else immediately started
Oh,
counting?
I counted. And after the 5th one, of course, we then hear Homer from the bottom go, I have to do it again. My blindfold came off.
He's honest. He's honest is our Homer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
It sure is.
So then we just see the next ritual, which is crossing the desert, and it's just Homer being hit in the arse by multiple paddles. And then he has to do the unblinking eye, which is exactly the same.
Back the other way.
Homer then realizes, hey, they're kind of the same.
These all start to feel the same.
It's like the wreck
It's
of the
exactly like the
Hesperus.
wreck of the Hesperus, yeah.
And then it's the final deal, the paddling of the swollen ass with paddles. I like the fact that he
With
just
paddles.
gave up the subtlety at that point. We then see Homer getting his initiation of the parchment, and he says that if he does reveal the secrets of the Stonecutters, his stomach will become bloated and his hair will be plucked of all 3 hairs. This prompts Mo to go, he should take a different oath.
Oh, this is good. That's a good.
That is
It's a good
good.
line from Mo.
Yeah.
But everyone has to take the same oath, and number one welcomes Homer as number 908. And he then goes into a big spiel about the sanctity and the sacredness of the Stonecutters, before just declaring, let's go get drunk and play ping pong.
Something that just dawned on me actually with the number convention, as in that your number is also your rank. If you can move up in the Stonecutters, that must be hell on paperwork. If you're like Lenny and you're number what did he say 28 and Homer's 900 and I just heard the number and I've already forgotten it.
908.
But Lenny moves up one position. That means you need to change over 800 membership cards because everyone else's number changes.
Oh God, yeah, that is an admin nightmare. It's true.
Presumably
Yeah,
that would
don't
only
worry
be
about it.
the case if you, like, say, murdered somebody to get ahead, because then everybody else moves
Oh,
up.
yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah,
just
yeah.
if you just move ahead of somebody, they go
You
down,
just
you
swap
go up.
numbers,
You know?
yeah,
you
yeah.
swap. Yeah, that's fine. It's only really when you get.
So you
into
better
some,
hope that
like,
no one in the
other choice
Stonecutters
shit.
ever dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's fine. They know the actual number. So
Everyone in their family is crying. You're just thinking about how much paperwork you have to do.
Oh God, he's sick. Oh God, the admin.
Please don't die. Please don't die. No, I don't want to do the paperwork, man.
Oh, I gotta print 900 membership cards out again. Oh my God.
Everyone runs off to play ping pong, and Mo goes, well, he was kind of already heavy, you know. So we go back to the Simpsons basement, and the plumber admits that he didn't order the part, so it's going to be another couple of weeks. And Homer goes, really? He goes, yes. Really? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And then we see the most elaborate handshake of all time. But
Again, another.
He has to
another
look
good-
it up in the
good
book
bit.
first, though.
Yeah. Well, he's
What
a
if
new
I
member.
want to shake
He
your
has to
hand
remember.
like this?
which probably should have been the giveaway, really, to the plumber.
Mm-mm.
But eventually they both feel their Stonecutter t-shirts, and he realizes, oh, you remember. So he immediately fixes the leak and even fishes the cat out of the water.
What a nice chap.
How often do stonemasons try and do a secret handshake with somebody who's not a member and end up looking stupid?
I think somebody told
Yes.
me what the Mason secret handshake was, and I immediately forgot because I am, as previously discussed, cool and sexy. And I don't need to keep that in my brain. So yeah,
Cool and sexy
Yeah,
people don't
totally
remember things.
that's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Homer is stuck in the traffic jam, but he can now drive through cliffs that have fine artwork and classical music, so it's not that bad, is it? Homer's still in the same parking spot, but they gave him
What
some
would he have done if the traffic had extended past that turn off.
Listen, you're asking too many questions. Okay.
This is my job on the show. This is my job on the show. I am aware it's for the bit. I'm aware, but I'm still going to ask.
Get a load of Captain Bringdown. Whoa.
If you want to start picking holes in the narrative in this episode has so much. Please do not worry
I'm
about
not picking holes in the narrative. I'm asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
I feel like if Homer's parking spot had been shown to be next to the house, we would have known about it before now as well.
Yeah, considering. Well, we know that the back of the house normally has the wooden fence, but yeah, in this it's a chain link fence.
Yeah, this is not the same layout as normal. No,
It's not canon.
yeah,
That's
it's
right.
not.
It's not.
Homer's stuck in the same parking spot, but they gave him some rollerblades so he can glide to the front door.
So he can, what do you say, gracefully glide? I think he says or something.
I think it just says glide.
He said glide. Yeah,
This
it's
is
Like
glide?
a
Oh,
glide to the front. And then
Homer can't keep his balance, but he still thinks it's sweet. Homer gets his nice new chair and goes, "You guys jealous?" And when he goes, "No, we've got the same chair," he goes, "Yeah, you're jealous."
You're jealous.
So Homer gets his membership pack, which includes the sticker that he puts in his car not to get tickets, and the sticker that keeps paramedics from stealing his wallet if they're working on him. And he gets the actual number for 911, which is 912. I did enjoy Homer's, and I did enjoy Homer's. So we then see that Lisa's not believing that the founding fathers were all stonecutters, and Homer goes, "That's because you trust the school books. Here's what really happened at the Declaration of Independence." We then get the flashback, and we see the Declaration signed, and George Washington declares it's time to party like it's 1799. It's quite.
Those were the days.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin does a flamethrower, which is quite something. And as the owner objects, I think this is Thomas Jefferson says, "We've created the greatest democracy on earth," and then kicks him in the face. And then Homer goes, "Do you want to know how David Crockett really died at the Alamo? You've got to be 18.
You must be 18.
Considering he died pretty brutally anyway, I don't see how it could have got much worse. My memory serves me correctly.
There was an actual boob present, and as we know, the American censorship will not have that.
Yeah,
Not the boob,
absolutely.
quite.
Yeah. That's the real demon is sexuality. So
Marge passes on to Homer that the man who called himself You-Know-Who has invited him to the secret wink-wink at the You-Know-What. So Homer starts talking about all the things he's now invited to, which includes beer busts, beer blasts, keggers, Stein hoists, AA meetings, beer nights. Then Homer declares he's never felt so accepted in his life as these people look deeper within his soul and assign him a number based on the order in which he joined.
I immediately, as soon as he said that, just wrote down, so the lesson is going to be that he learns to be accepted by his family.
Well, let's see where this goes.
Oh, I wonder.
We then come back to the next meeting, and my God, do we get a song?
Yeah, musical number. Woo!
Oh man,
Right.
this is one for the ages.
It really is.
This is one of the best Simpsons songs, I think. And the fantastic lyrics of this are, of course, "Who controls the British crown?"
Who keeps
Who
the
keeps-
metric system down? We do.
We do.
We do.
And who leaves
My favourite
Atlantis
bit
off
was
maps?
the Martian thing.
Yep, there is a
Who keeps the
Martian there.
Martians under wraps? Wait,
We do.
who holds back the electric car? Who made Steve Gutenberg a star?
And he's
We-
there.
And he looks
Sure
he's
is.
all bashful.
Okay.
He's all bashful.
My favorite lyric in this, though, is then after that, which is the "Who robs cavefish of their sight?" Because at my local zoo growing up, they had like a nocturnal exhibit, and it had blind cavefish, and I was like
Yeah.
obsessed with the blind cavefish. And so for I guess 12-year-old me, this was like some real shit, right? I was like, oh, deep cut. Shout out Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. But yeah, who robs cavefish of their sight? Who rigs every Oscar night? We
Oh,
do.
you now know.
Yeah. Mm.
He was in 3 Men and a Baby. Sorry, I looked up who Steve Gutenberg was.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
My main takeaway from this was electric car mentioned. Which, like, wait, electric cars in 1995? Is that a thing?
Well, they were getting held back.
Well, they were getting
Yeah.
yeah, but like somebody had to have like pitched the concept for them to be held back. I don't even know.
Steve
Like,
Gutenberg
they
was
were
still
available
working.
in 1995.
I think some people were experimenting with it.
Mm.
Well, we all experiment when we're young.
We then cut to number one declaring
Steve
that...
Gutenberg was in Sharknado 4.
Good for him.
That must be his
He
finest
paid
role.
well for it.
So, number one declares it's the 1500th anniversary of the Stonecutters, and they're, of course, having ribs. Homer realizes...
man, I miss ribs, man. I can't wait to get back to America so I can have. Well, actually, I'm probably not going to go to Texas this time, so I probably won't get good ribs. But still, ribs.
Oh shit, they're way older than the stonemasons.
Yeah.
What, electric cars?
No,
Ribs.
if this is their 1500th
Ribs.
anniversary, they predate the Masons by like a millennium.
Get their asses. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
it's all
and then
brought
when
down
you
by
said
Homer.
ribs are older than the stonemasons, I was
Oh,
like,
right,
man,
yeah.
I damn well hope they are. Jesus.
They invented ribs as soon as we like invented bones. I don't know evolution. Clearly.
Weird. It's the dumbest thing you've ever said, and it's my favorite thing. They invented ribs as soon as they made, I don't know, bones. Fuck me standing, that was funny.
Suddenly my brain just went to trying to figure out, like, hey, when did ribs come into existence? And I was like, it's just like the skeletal system generally. I don't know.
You
I
have
imagine-
a you have
I
you have a
imagine bones
university
came
degree.
first. I imagine bones came first.
You know who's
before
really
ribs.
weirdly into fucking ribs is like Dutch people and Belgian people. They're like,
I'm not surprised.
yeah, they're
A lot of pigs.
constantly doing ribs. It's
A
interesting.
lot of pig stuff there. So
yeah. Pig stuff,
like
if you
their
know what I
pork.
mean. If you know what I mean.
Way.
Mm.
We've all seen the first episode of Black Mirror.
Anyway.
Anyway, Simpsons.
Homer realizes he needs a bit because if he gets any on his shirt, it'll be disrespectful.
Mhm.
And number one says, as we're going to enjoy our meal, let's look at the sacred parchment. Everyone looks up. The parchment is, of course, gone, and Homer has unfortunately decided to use it as a bib.
This
So
is such a good bit.
Like, he's been here for like what a couple somethings
He's
days,
been there long enough to
A
know
little
that.
bit.
and they
He's been a little
never
bit.
pointed out the. Well, actually, Homer might just not have been paying attention.
He took his
Very
oath
true.
over the parchment, so he probably should have got some gist that it was probably important.
Yeah,
Look, he focused on the important business, which was drinking.
Like, yeah, obviously.
Everyone starts to realise how bad this is, and Homer starts going, well, Homer misunderstands this, they're thinking he's missed something, so he starts wiping his mouth, and then it gradually goes to him blowing his nose and wiping out his ears. Eventually, the next scene, we see that Homer has been stripped of his stonecutter robes, and he even has to take off his stonecutter underwear, which the second it goes into the fire, the ghosts come out.
They
Yeah,
burn
that's
it in the
probably
Ark
the-
of the Covenant.
that's the most recognizable bit from this episode that I remember throughout the years since I was young was the boxers going into the fire and the ghosty goos coming out.
Homer begs not to be kicked out and says he's learnt his lesson. To emphasise this point, he continues to destroy the parchment by banging on it, which further upsets the stonecutters. Homer is then expelled, and he is banished from the stonecutters forever, and his final humiliation is to walk home naked, dragging the stone of shame.
Stone of shame.
So a giant...
Also, sorry, just random thought. How many Etsy shops do you think sell those stonecutter steins?
Oh, it's gotta be.
Oh, they gotta be out there.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
I don't think I checked yet. Hold on. Carry on,
Okay.
Michael.
Everyone going
Yeah.
shopping now.
I'm doing my
Fine.
usual
Look for-
Googling.
Look for a stone of shame while you're at it.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say
Stone-
Stone of Shame at first. I was like, I mean, niche pull, but sure. Yeah.
So Homer gets it attached to his neck, and he starts dragging behind him, and suddenly number one notices the mark. Everyone panics, and Homer says it's a birthmark, and he'll thank everyone not to stare. This leads to everyone bowing, and number one declares he is the one that the parchment prophesied would lead them to glory. Now they're going to Mount Springfield to the coronation. He then says, remove the stone of shame, and Homer's delighted. Then declares, attach the stone of triumph, which is twice the size. You don't see everyone running off, and Homer's just got to drop this big ass stone behind him. They've
You
also
can have a stonecutter stein for 33 quid, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think that's
A
worth it.
bargain. A bargain.
For
If it
membership
looked like
into an
someone in the
exclusive
show,
club,
it'd be
absolute
worth
bargain.
it. But
What I like about
Yeah,
this is
no,
that that's like the two genders, right? One, it's not worth it. Two, a bargain. Yeah. Mm.
So Homer is now dressed in his special stonecutter outfit, and he comes onto the stage, and everyone bows for him, and Homer goes, don't overdo this. And we just see him walk off stage and keep coming back doing more ridiculous.
peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Homer's at home and he's getting his portrait painted, and he's him looking glorious like Jesus while he's just on the
Yeah,
I was
sofa.
wondered if
vibing.
there was a god. Now I know. It's
It's me.
Lisa says, tries to remind him that all glory is fleeting, and Homer goes, so? Beware the Ides of March, and Homer's response is just no.
Oh, such a good line.
So
No.
Where are the
important.
Ides of March? No.
So Lisa tries to get him to happiness doesn't last forever, and Homer's response is everything lasts forever. And eventually this leads to Homer going, remove the girl, and Lisa's like, this isn't going to happen, and Bart drags him off and salutes Homer as he does it.
They could have accentuated the everything lasts forever line by having him finish his beer. I just realised that. 'Cause he's drinking a beer at the time. They could have had him... It'd be a fun visual gag.
Writing to Conan O'Brien to tell him he's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I also think for the remove the girl line, like having like some goons just lurking out of shot, ready to do his bidding would have also been good.
That would have been funny.
Hire
the same
goons.
goons. Yeah, there have been those two guys that took him away.
I
That would have
think-
been great.
I think the way they did it would have been better if they'd involved Bart more, that Bart was like kissing his ass in order to gain privileges of the Stonecutters, but obviously they pack this episode quite a lot anyway, so I don't think
Yeah.
they would have been able to do that.
Mm.
But yeah, they could have done more with Bart in this episode.
So we don't see that Homer's at the bowling alley, and he doesn't quite get the strike, but Chief Wiggum just shoots the bin down. We don't see that they're they're just jacking up the pool table, so all the balls go in, and we then cut to the poker table, and Ben points out to Homer as he's losing that he's got the royal sampler.
Royal
Oh,
sampler.
yeah.
Homer finally twigs that everyone's just letting him win, and it was like, no. And then he goes, tell me what my flaws are, and we see everyone kind of struggle for words before they just flee.
no.
We then cut to the school, and Skinner says that the Grand Exalted Leader has requested a moment of Lisa's time, at which point he dismisses the class and then crawls out.
Skinner crawling backwards out of the classroom was a good bit of animation.
So Homer points out that Lisa was right, and Lisa says, you're feeling isolated, and Homer says, what do you mean isolated as the aided as the echo in the empty
Aided.
classroom? So Lisa then says, you should try helping out the community, and Homer's idea to do this is to get some monkeys and dress them in Civil War outfits.
I mean,
Lisa's,
he's so real for that. I mean, he should have done the monkey thing for sure. Yeah.
Wasn't that just the Civil War in general?
Ayo! Oh.
Lisa points out this won't help anyone, and Homer goes, it won't hurt. Unless the monkeys
Yeah,
start
it's
hurting
not
people,
wrong. It won't hurt anyone unless the monkeys are hurting someone.
which they almost
They
certainly
almost
will.
certainly would.
We then see Homer come to the next Stonecutter meeting, and he tells them that he's learned the wonderful lesson that helping other people makes their lives better. And he says, let's help the less fortunate. And everyone just kind of stares at him while the crickets.
He's gone mad with power.
I like that Albert Schweitzer guy, which I looked him up, and like that is an actual historical figure, and I cannot figure out what on earth they're trying to do with this. Like, he doesn't seem to be noteworthy for having gone mad with power in any way, shape, or form.
No. I like one of the random background details I noticed is that the psychiatrist, from like really early on, is in the background of this. They picked every male character in this and put them in the background, even if they're not going to have lines. They put everyone in the background. So when I saw the psychiatrist, I was just like, it's the guy. I know that guy. I was very excited.
Then see that Homer's idea for this is to start the Stonecutters Daycare Centre, which we see everyone playing with the kids. It also includes Barney walking past with every kid on the playground just clinging onto him.
He's a jungle gym.
Mo goes down the slide with one of the kids, and we see that he gets stuck in it as he calls for the jaws of life.
Get the jaws of life.
We then see that Monty Burns is pushing a kid on the swing, and the kids are screaming.
So I'm
violence.
gonna ask another question here,
Okay.
and we all
Go
know
on.
the answer. We all know the answer, but why is that swing so high off the ground?
Is it
Why?
for the bet?
It's for the bit,
It's for
but
the
why?
bit.
Why is that swing so high? How did that kid get on there? Mr. Burns couldn't have lifted him.
Okay. I'm gonna specifically date the recording of this episode, but like maybe it's a really old swing because I've literally just watched a Tom Scott video that he put out, I guess yesterday, about old playground equipment, and they had some weirdly big and tall swings back in the day.
Mm-mm. My parents, when I was a kid, used to tell us all these stories about like the fabulously dangerous playground equipment they used to have. That like,
Oh yeah, some of these things
yeah,
were like death
yeah,
traps. Yeah.
and we were always like mad jealous, and they were like, it was very dangerous though. Yeah.
Is it the meme, the slide with the police officer that he like fucking rockets out? Is that in Brooklyn? I think did it say
Something
or
like that, yeah.
Boston? It's called like the
Oh, that
Brooklyn
thing,
slide.
yeah.
It's like infamous now, and for some reason they won't take it down, so people just keep getting injured.
Well, that's what you get. It's not for
that's the
adults, you know. It's not for them.
Well, no, 'cause it's dangerous to kids as well.
Sweet.
They just
Well,
leave it there.
Listen, they're gonna have to learn sometime. All right. Like,
Look, I would
Life
just
is hard.
encourage Brooklyn's finest to go down the slide more often.
Yeah.
John's love of America coming through there.
yeah,
Wear the shot gloves while you do
the
it as
cops.
well.
It was the cops. When I say Brooklyn's finest, I don't mean the citizens. I mean the cops.
No,
The
he
cops should throw
specifically means
themselves
the
down
cast of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He wants
Hey.
Andy Sandberg to go down that slide.
Actually,
They
I
were
would watch
cops. They
that.
should go down the slide.
I would watch that. Listen, I love Andy Samberg, but that is propaganda, so he should have to go down the slide in penance.
You're so real.
Andy Sandberg
Yeah, no, it
would
is.
go
it is.
down the slide, though. That's the thing. Andy Sandberg would go down it, and he'd go down with what's his face? The guy that screams "Let me in" at the gate of the
Andre, what is his
Andre,
yeah. Peter Andre, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, not Peter Andre, isn't that the one? That's the mysterious girl.
This is yeah, Pierre Andre's
Yeah, that's the mysterious girl guy. What is it? It's something Andre. God
Andre
damn.
Braugher, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think he's already dead, isn't he?
What? Anyway,
Yeah,
I think we're all
I-
thinking of 7 different people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andre Braugher died. I didn't know he died.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
lung,
past tense
lung cancer
correct.
about 3 years ago, I think.
Oh God. I didn't know
Okay,
that.
all right,
R.I.P.
well.
to Andre
Eric
Braugher.
Andre. Fuck me, it
Eric
took us a while
Andre,
to get
there it is. There it is. Thank
Wait.
you. Yeah.
We've definitely latched onto like 3 different Andres.
Yeah,
here.
that's right.
Look, if your
Like,
name's Andre, get down the damn slide.
Listen, Andre 3000.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Andre 3000 is fine. At last check, so it's okay. I think. Yeah.
Hashtag Andres for the slide. That's what we've got.
Yeah.
That's the new movement we're starting.
There you go. That's right.
Throw the corpse of Andre Braugher down the slide. That's
Oh,
what
no.
we're saying.
Oh.
See, we were having fun. You've taken it too far. Speaking of taking it too far, Burns pushes the kid too far, calling him a filthy little urchin. Then he starts hitting Mr. Burns in the head with the swing, and Burns goes down twice and goes, "You win this round," as he then gets absolutely taken out from behind.
I'm sure someone's wrote that fan fiction.
Fucking hell. How has this episode devolved into filth so often compared to normal?
I
Whenever
have
we
that
have
effect.
guests.
Yeah, I have that effect on people. I was gonna say, yeah.
I've
Blame
started-
Fox. They
I
came on
think that maybe.
and tainted us.
Listen, they became
Possibly.
a hardcore pornography channel so gradually it was difficult to notice. So.
I've started the show for when we finished.
Anyway, subscribe to our new OnlyFans, apparently.
Yeah, that's right.
So we then see the stonecutters are painting the apartment building, and
It's a
superintendent
beautiful
facts,
sky blue.
it's a beautiful sky blue, which a helicopter immediately crashes into.
Oh,
Yay.
okay, right. Now I remember.
So, yep, that's before
That's-
9/11.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Fuck you.
Jesus, Michael.
Jesus.
Hell
I
yeah!
feel like that might
All
actually have
right.
to be cut out.
Now we're
I think that might
cooking.
have to be the first ever cut out joke from
No,
the Simpsons
come on, now
podcast,
we're fucking
Holy fuck.
cooking. Hell yeah, brother. Yes, now like that's podcasting. Okay, all right. I love to see it. I love to see it.
So,
I assumed this was just like Arnie Pie being Arnie Pie, honestly, but sure. The Simpsons predicted it, why not?
they're predicting everything else.
Was that the problem with the Twin Towers? They painted it sky blue, is that what we're saying?
You know, I think that
I'm not saying anything.
I think that it probably had more to do with how the problem was probably more to do with whether or not Bush was sky blue that day. Am I right? Am I right, friends? Am I right? That's a Bush did 9/11 joke. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I'm not saying shit.
Listen,
I think Matt's visa to get back into America is hanging by a thread right now.
well,
So we then see that Thomas with the family, and he thanks Lisa, and he says he's never felt so spiritually fulfilled, and with his brothers behind him, this is the beginning of a better world for all of them. Meanwhile, the Stonecutters having a meeting to kill him. And the elder
And speaking of Bush,
the
Wow.
council are brought to give their opinion, which includes Jack Nicholson and Mr. T, who's killed the fool, just in case there was any doubt about this. And surprisingly, it's George Bush that says,
George Bush Sr.
just says, let's do something to the voice box.
I love it. I love a bit of a CIA joke. Fuck a spook, man. Hell yeah.
So number one is upset because as long as they're in the Stonecutters, he controls them. And then Mo finally points out, maybe we don't want to be Stonecutters no more.
Mhm.
Then they then take up a Baskin Robbins, and we just hear Barney in the background in the first meeting going, oh, this is so much better than the old headquarters. Well, it has ice cream, I suppose. But number one declares that the first meeting of the ancient mystic society of No Homers is adjourned. And we don't see Homer knocking on the floor on the door going, "Can I join?" And he goes, "Sorry, no Homers." Homer Gumpkin is, of course, in there.
Yeah.
And
I love the. It's so good. Yeah.
so we pay off a joke from earlier because Homer declares the Stonecutters the beginning the reenactment of the Battle of Gettysburg, which, of course, is the monkeys.
I think the Stonecutters would have been into it, though.
I think he could have won them back with this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Maggie's surprisingly into the monkeys.
Marge tells Homer he can't keep hanging around with the monkeys because someone's going to get parasites. And Homer's upset about the loss of his club, but Marge then points out, "You're a member of a very exclusive club," and Homer's response to this is Black Panthers. Marge then points out, nope, it's The Simpsons, which just has 5 members, and only 2 of them have special rings. So Bart and Lisa get very excited and point to the whistle
this
rings.
bit got me. This
Yeah.
was good.
I'm in our wedding
Yeah,
rings.
very amusing.
And Homer declares the Simpson family is the best club he could ever be in. They have a group hug. We then cut back to the Simpson home, and Homer's being paddled by Bart. His response to this is, "This better be worth it." And then Marge finally stops him and goes, "It's Lisa's turn."
It's only fair.
Oh, it's a good gag. It's a good gag.
It's a good gag. It's a good episode, and that is an episode.
Great app.
What's everyone's thoughts?
I'll go first
banger.
because I'm going to annoy people.
Oh, go on. Go on.
It's a good episode. I do like this episode. I think it lives in people's memories very rent-free.
Absolutely.
But I definitely think most people remember it for the song. It's a good
you're
episode, but
completely right.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like it's a good episode, and that's about it. You know, I wouldn't say this is like a god tier episode. It's just a
Oh,
fun,
interesting.
a decent episode of Simpsons.
Okay.
But it does have, I do think that there are a couple of things that are in there, like "You better run egg." I'm sorry, "You better run egg" is really important.
That was genuinely one of the most forgettable parts of the episode.
Oh,
like,
get the fuck out of here!
When you guys were like,
No,
"Oh, you better
no.
run egg," I was like, "Is that funny?" Telling you was that
It
good?
Yes, it lives in my brain. What can I tell
And also
you?
Stern Lecture Plumbing is also
Stern Lecture Plumbing's great.
Yeah.
But we do love a Glum toothpaste on this podcast. We love a Glum toothpaste. So.
Sure. Okay.
Fuck off! You're the one that looks for the background gags now. Lick my balls.
I'm agreeing. I said sure. What part
No,
of
you
sure
went
was-
sure. Like yes, dear.
I love a background gag as much as the next person. Anyway, I thought it was a banger. I really enjoyed this episode. I love a Homer-centric episode. I love a musical number.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it had it all.
I mean, I remember this episode mostly for the music number, but there are a couple of
Thank you.
little gags in there. I mean,
But, come on, no
The Black-
homers. No homers is so important. Again.
I mean the black,
No, Homer's is, yeah.
yeah, I mean the Black Panthers line really made me
Yeah,
cackle.
that's really good.
Yeah, the Black Panthers is
Yeah.
good.
What's your out of Homers, folks?
Again, I'll go first. I give it a catchy tune out of Homer for obvious reasons.
Mm, mm,
Fair enough. Yeah.
yeah.
I honestly gave it a Homer out of Homer.
I'm not surprised.
I've not given one of those in a hot second.
No,
but
you've
like, no,
been
this is up
resting.
there. This is one of the top episodes. This
I
is
don't
a
think
Homer
anyone's
out of
given a
Homer.
Homer in a while though.
Or guest?
Michael? Or,
I think-
I don't know how well prepared you are, Eleanor.
I think that let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to call it a Homer out of Homer because I just, as stated, I think that there are so many gags that are important, right?
Important.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear your explanation for the word important. That's interesting to
Okay,
me.
so if for me there have to be things that have permanently like changed my vocabulary. They have to be
Yeah.
things that have like come into everyday usage for me.
Yeah.
And no homers is in a pretty regular rotation.
Okay.
I would certainly say that. And it's interesting. I think probably it is no homers is the number one thing that I use from this a lot. But also, unfortunately, for those who would hate on musical numbers, I am predisposed to liking when there is a little song and dance. A bit
I
more.
love any episode with a little
Yeah,
song
I
and
do.
dance.
I really do. Like, Conan O'Brien got my ass on that shit. You know, yeah, absolutely.
I think the only episodes that are like I've definitely given an episode with the musical number a Homer because I gave Stark Raving Dad a Homer because it is genuinely a fantastic episode. And did I give Cape? Is it called Cape Fear in
Cape Fear.
That's-
Yeah,
Oh, Cape Fear's
Right,
so fucking good, man.
I don't know if I gave it a homer, but I did enjoy that. But again, that's because Kelsey Grammer is, as much as he's a dickhead,
Yeah.
a fantastic actor.
Oh yeah, like oh come on, but and also Gilbert and Sullivan, like oh that's a good one.
yeah.
And also Bart, do you want me to cut you brownie, while wearing
Yeah,
this
that's
US?
so funny.
That's so funny. And also the who wants to drive through the cactus patch? You know, like that's
Yeah.
well, I'm talking about other Simpsons episodes. Yeah, that's a fucking banger. That's a really good answer. Damn.
Mhm.
Damn. Okay.
All about the
My
rate.
apologies. Continue with your rating.
Yeah, I think that I don't know what's one under a home or under like what I'm like a 4 out of 5 stars on this. I think maybe. So what would that
Okay.
be? So what would that be?
Whatever you want it to be. I gave it a
Uh,
catchy 2 out of
it-
homer.
Okay.
It is
these ratings are
annoyingly
meaningless.
abstract. I'll give
Oh,
you that
okay,
much.
okay. So I love that for me. I feel like this is I think that it's gonna be like a clever scheme out of Homer. You know, like
Okay.
when he's coming up with something. You know, when he's coming up with a like, I was at the pornography store. I was buying pornography.
As one does.
Yeah, yeah.
Michael?
Ooh, the song alone almost makes it a homer, but I'm not quite.
Really?
But I'm not quite there. So instead, I'm going to give it a Steve Gutenberg out of Homer. It's
He
A-list,
was in
but-
Stuart Little
but
too.
not quite
He
to my-
was in Stuart Little too, so I mean it's
Okay,
fair.
yeah. Get it. Yeah, okay.
I mean, who could forget Sharknado 4?
Who could forget Sharknado?
I've been
4, the
trying
straight-to-TV
to.
movie?
I've been trying to, but
I've never seen any of those movies.
no. I think that it's one of those things where if you actually see them, it ruins the joke, right?
Yeah,
Dude
fair
has
enough.
100 and something 109
Ooh,
credits, and he's
okay.
got five films coming up. Or well, 5 things, not necessarily films. Dude
Well, I mean,
works.
yeah, the Stonecutters made him a star.
Exactly. Listen, they told you.
How could I forget?
Yeah, you put some respect on Steve Gutenberg's name.
I did. He was in Stuart Little too.
Love that shit.
Anyway, did this episode have much to say about society?
I'm not going first this time.
Yeah, I think it does. I think that it has to do with
Yeah?
the fact
Okay.
that that it fundamentally there is an unwillingness or disinterest, especially for people who have particular class or moneyed interests in doing anything to better society, and they would rather be goofing, despite the fact that organizations such like this often pride themselves on their theoretical duties of care to the community. And they always say that they're like, oh, we're actually a charitable organization, which is why you should just like let us do whatever bullshit. But fundamentally, philanthropy at its core must be abolished, comrades, because it should be the duty of the state. So, and that's why Grandpa Simpson is a communist, I'm sure. So there you go.
I'm sure that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That was good. Yes, that was some good insight.
It's genuinely the only note I had is just that, yeah, it's about people in power. Power would rather revel in their power and privilege than help others. I don't think this was one of those episodes where they were trying to say anything about society. I think it did by the nature of their jokes, but Simpsons always does. But yeah, I don't think this was a particularly deep episode, as it were.
No, I mean, I would certainly be interested to hear sort of any historical insight into sort of ties with Masonry and how close they got to the bone with that one. One thing I did note is that like all the Stonecutters are men, and historically the Masons were like men only. I gather that has changed in recent days. Like there are different branches, but like
It's mostly
historically it
like
was,
a
right?
change to the point where they're like, yeah, we'll let you in if you were like assigned male at birth and you're non-binary now. Like they're
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's not
Right. Oh, okay.
it's not really big for the ladies.
Oh,
I will
okay.
just say that, because God forbid that like, a
woman have hobbies.
Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, like, anyway, it's fine. I'm not mad. Not that I want to be a fucking stone.
You really
mason.
want to be a Freemason, right?
Okay, listen, I will tell you this though. I 100% am joining the Cooper's Livery Guilds. Like, as we speak, but just because I want to be able.
what?
I'm
I
becoming.
don't know what that means.
I'm becoming a member of the worshipful company of Coopers, but mostly because I want to be allowed to drive the sheep across the bridge.
Coopers as in making barrels?
Yeah, like they're one of the guilds of London, and if you join
Are you
them,
going to learn to make a barrel?
I am. You're allowed to. I'm going to. But,
You're allowed.
Yeah,
to.
but
You're only allowed to learn to make barrels if you join this. If you look it up on Wikipedia, they'll fucking find you.
listen, I'll tell you what. There are apparently like 4 actual master coopers that still work in the United Kingdom. But the point is, like, I am not immune to joining some Mason's ass shit. I mostly just want to be allowed in historical buildings, and to do some like unhinged medieval things. And if you join one of the worshipful companies, you're allowed to do unhinged medieval shit. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, for real.
What are the requirements for joining that then?
Basically, someone had to like sponsor me, and then I had to go and beg, and and then like you have an interview. And then I was just like, please, 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 please. I want to like walk a little sheepy so bad. And they were like, you fucking weirdo.
You can just hang
Get
out
in
with
here.
sheep, you know. If you just
But
go
you're
to a
not
field and
allowed
hang
to
out.
take them over a bridge in London.
Do you need
So-
do you need to?
Yes.
Yeah, important question. Do you plan to?
Yeah, I'm doing it on the 27th of September.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
There's a
okay.
sheep walk, and I'm going, bitch. I'm gonna be fucking walking
Oh,
motherfucking
okay,
sheep. I'll
cool.
be like, let's see your bitch on this bridge. I got these sheep.
So when you say there is a sheep walk, that sounds like that's a very planned
it's
thing. It's
called
not
the-
just like, I'm abusing my privilege.
No.
Shut down London. I'm doing the sheep today.
But look, I might
Careful with the
attempt.
wording there.
You can't. I am tempted to try to abuse my privilege and get hold of some sheep. I'm gonna be so real with you. Yeah.
You could just buy sheep, fam.
Yeah, but
but
you're not allowed
to take them over
But
London
you
Bridge.
couldn't take
This
it
is
over.
the
Like,
thing.
listen, what part of you're not allowed to take them over London Bridge are you not getting about this?
No. You said you're getting some sheep.
Yeah,
you could
and
just
then-
get sheep.
Yeah, but I want to then drive them over London Bridge. Just
The whole point is
just
like,
bring out a
because
sheep.
no, I want to stunt on my haters, and by that I mean that those who can't drive sheep over London Bridge, unlike myself.
if I was sat in a boat waiting for some dipshit with a bunch of sheep to go over London Bridge and be like, for fuck's sake, just raise the bridge. What are you doing with the sheep? Like, I
Stunting
can't
on
imagine the
'em.
pleasure the sheep owner would be deriving from that.
Stunting
You know?
on 'em, bitch. Damn, sheep all in the piece. That's what I'm gonna be like. You don't know the pleasures of the sheep drive. Look, whatever.
I don't, but like, it sounds great, honestly.
I don't think I fit in with this crowd, man.
Listen, like the
You-
unknown pleasures of the sheep drive. I don't know what to tell you.
Stop talking about the unknown pleasures of sheep. Let's
No.
move on.
Okay. Stay bad. Sheepless motherfucks.
I'm northern. I could walk outside and scoop up a sheep in a fucking barrel and have one.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you couldn't take it over London Bridge. Oh!
I don't want to go to London. London's a shithole.
Oh, but the sheep want
I
to.
fucking despise that city.
Sounds like hater talk.
It is here. I hate London. That place is awful.
Of all the
I
things
was
I
born
thought,
in the north, and I won't die. I'll probably die in America at this point.
Like, America is so much worse than London. Let's be so for fucking real. I know that you're legally not allowed to say that, but I am. So there you go.
I mean, 6 or 1. The love of my life is in America. She isn't in London.
Well, she should really do something about that. That's a
We're
rookie
trying.
mistake. That's a rookie mistake, brah. Oof.
It's a rookie mistake to be adopted by a family living in America.
It's true. It absolutely is.
It's her fault. It's her
Damn.
fault, really.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Simpsons? Holy fuck.
Okay.
I never thought I
Move
would
on
be the
another
one to say
episode.
that. I never thought I would be the one to move the podcast along.
I'm just
Okay.
So tell me about these sheep one more time.
I'm going to fucking stab you.
What's the date, John?
And Maggie Makes 3 aired on January 22nd, 1995.
I continue to be alive.
Congratulations on your continued existence.
Thank you.
Do you want me to tell you what the historical event is? The first thing on this page is really
Oh,
depressed.
please do.
Depressed the
Oh,
fuck out of
it
me.
opens with a depressing one today,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah. So, do you want to know how little the world has changed?
Yeah.
Palestinian bomb attack in Israel. 21 to 22 people killed.
Great.
I'm glad that
Right.
all got resolved.
When you said it opens on a depressive one, I was like, cool, I'm gonna make a fucking joke and be edgy. But now you said that. Nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that one.
So the only other thing I can give you is under a famous birthday, and Willow Pill, American
Ooh.
drag queen, is the
Oh.
first transgender woman and contestant with a chronic illness to win RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race is that old?
It was on it.
Season-
No. The person who won
Oh,
in season
they were
14
born then.
was born in
Okay.
1995.
Born on this day.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, I
Just-
think I remember. I watched that season, and
Oh, yeah.
Ginger Minge was robbed again.
Ginger Minge is constantly being robbed. Oh, it's so fucking true.
Ginger Minge was genuinely better than I'm amazed that I am the one taking this stance.
I was going to say, you were talking
Go
about
off, King.
tangents?
Yeah.
Ginger Minge was genuinely the best of every season she was in. She was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, I love
and
her.
yeah, robbed every time. And she was only robbed because she's older and already successful.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else had they would benefit more from the win than Ginger would, and I think that's a shame because I think she did deserve the win.
Yeah, I can't agree more. She's so funny and incredibly talented, and yeah, agree.
See, we found common ground eventually.
There we go.
How do you feel about Rose Kennedy? Because she died on this day.
Mm.
That's the mother.
That is a name.
Oh, the mum,
That's-
the mum, right?
It's the
That's the
mother of
mother of
JFK,
JFK.
RFK, and Ted Kennedy, yes. She died at 104. That's a hell of an
Damn,
innings.
That's,
Hold on.
that's not
Good,
bad
yeah.
effort, is it? So the US number one has changed. The Boys to Men have been knocked down by TLC.
Oh,
Oh,
Creep.
no.
oh, fucking incandescent banger. Damn. Okay, yeah.
Got an Eye Joe holds strong in the UK.
The UK in the 90s had shit taste. Man, we had shit.
Which is coming off
So-
Mr.
some
Blobby's
things have
Christmas
never
number one.
changed.
So the chalkboard gag is Bagman is not a legitimate career choice. I disagree.
I mean,
Wow.
depends on what he means by bagman, but I would argue Bart has already been a bagman, so
Yeah,
kind of is a
kinda,
legitimate
Yeah,
career choice.
true.
I suppose it depends on what you like. Again, by legitimate and career, because career just implies you make money and advance. Legitimate,
Yeah, I mean, like-
again, is probably the operative word.
I think if you run errands for the mob long enough, eventually you get to become like more senior and eventually made, I suppose. But I don't know how the Springfield mob operates, but
Poorly.
Mm.
And our couch gag is the James Bond Homer shooting at the camera.
Oh, I like this
Oh,
one.
yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Has nothing to do with the episode. Someone just wanted to make a James Bond reference. Was there a James Bond film out that year?
1995, yes, GoldenEye.
There you go.
James Bond.
Fucking
nerd
banger,
alert.
banger. Yeah. Mm.
Should I reveal my harsh truth, John, that will upset them? That I've never seen an
do you
entire
not like
James Bond.
GoldenEye?
No, I've never seen
Oh,
an
you've never
entire
seen-
James Bond film.
What? Oh, we'll start with GoldenEye. It's
Nah,
good.
I'm all right.
Start with
Yeah,
Quantum
probably.
of Solace.
Do not start with Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace is hot garbage.
Do you know, I think that at a point in time, it is actually just like really fun to flex by not getting involved in things. Like, I've never seen a Terminator movie. And,
Oh, fair enough.
like
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point
yeah.
in time,
No.
it's just,
Oh, no.
it's like a thing for me.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We should probably note that our other podcast is an Arnold Schwarzenegger film podcast.
Oh, Terminator is one of the best films ever made.
If you want to come on a podcast and talk about Terminator,
Yeah, we still got to do Terminator 2.
we've got Terminator 2 coming up sometime soonish.
I think I can.
I
top
think
that
it's like
one with
in the next 3 episodes.
Of course, so in a year and a half.
Yeah, and about that.
There you go.
Cool.
in the calendar. So the episode begins, and the Simpson family are watching TV of Night Boat, the crime-solving boat.
Oh,
Guess what? Guess what? This might be a spin-off.
listen, there's always a canal or a fjord. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
always.
Yeah.
Did Knight Rider air in the UK? Because would the people in the UK get this joke at all, or would the
It
joke just for the
will
UK be LOL America?
They did
I
they did
think
bring
they
a
did,
lot of
right?
these US shows after they were there, but a lot of them came into the 90s, so a lot of them tended to show up on like ITV or
Yeah.
shows like that, just
It
because
definitely
it was
wouldn't have
cheap,
had the
affordable,
same-
it kills time.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't have had the same like impact in England to be necessarily recognizable.
My dad watched Hawaii Five-0. I remember that very clearly.
My mum fucking loved Hawaii Five-0. I don't know why.
I know that it was Knight Rider was big in I know that it was big in Australia. So yeah, I'm
okay.
aware of that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember being aware of Knight Rider as a kid, so it's not like this was completely lost on me.
Yeah.
Although, weirdly, time has distorted things strangely in that, like, I forgot the original was a car. I was like, yeah, it's a boat. Yeah, the show with the talking boat.
It's
Yeah,
just
this
always
is
a
the thing,
boat.
right? Yeah, yeah. We're
Even
not
though,
even riffing on anything. This is just the show, right?
though-
It was like, oh, wait.
even
no,
though
it's a
David
car.
Hasselhoff literally has a music song called Jump in My Car, where he's just literally driving Knight Rider and picking up women.
Okay, I was aware of Knight Rider. I didn't
Damn,
watch Knight
what's
Rider.
it like to be David Hasselhoff? That whips so hard. Hell yeah.
I imagine it's an interesting life.
Mm.
So we don't see that the plot of the show is basically catching some starfish poachers, and the boat yells at Michael because he's yelling at him. And we see that they're headed for land and they get on their motorcycles, and it's like, oh, we can't catch him. Hey, look, there's a canal. Homer's very invested in the action, as Bart and Lisa point out. There's always a canal or an inlet or a
Or
fjord.
fjord. Yeah.
And Homer's just like, I will not hear a word against the boat. Marge comes in to say that it's time the TV goes off, and Homer's like, oh, but Marge is the crime-solving boat.
Crime-solving boat.
And Marge's response to this is, you promised us one night of family time a week, and that back-talking boat set's a bad example. At which point Bart goes, says you, woman. Which point the TV goes off, and Marge sets the timer for 60 minutes of family time. Nobody says or does anything, and we just hear the clock time suddenly go fast.
It's going tick, 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 tick.
And Homer tries to blame it on Bart, even though it's completely obvious he's doing it. Lisa suggests, let's look at the photo albums, and they open it up, and Homer goes, look at all the memories. Oh, look, Night Boat.
It's all the photos of TV here.
And the TV next to Mirror, that makes it look like they've got two, and Bart and Lisa are very impressed with this.
Wow, two.
Marge then decides, we're going to look at the baby photos, and we then see that there's Bart in a cowboy hat, Lisa building a giant castle, and then next scene we see that Bart knocked it over. We then see 5 different shots of Bart sleeping. Bart giving a running commentary of them. Oh, he's sleeping. And he's dozing.
He's napping, dozing.
Nappy time.
He's took a
Sandman.
I've got to admit, I empathise with Bart in this scene because looking at anyone's baby pictures, even my own, to some extent, makes me want to blow my fucking brains out of boredom. Jesus
True.
Christ.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A message to everyone out there. If you show me your baby pictures, I will probably just leave. I don't care about your stupid baby.
Well, you're not going to like your Christmas present that I got you.
Just a photo album of random babies you've never met.
Oh, God, if I received that, I would immediately just burn it and just call the police, I guess. I don't know.
I kind of have half a mind to do that now just for the bit.
Oh, God.
Lisa asks the question of why there are no photos of Maggie, and Homer's response to this is, I'm glad you asked, because there's an interesting story. And Bart decides to get the camera ready because Bart's sleepy. Homer begins his usual flashback thing of where he describes about the challenges of the nation, which include the clear beverage craze, information superhighway becoming a thing, and the domestication of the dog continues unabated.
Internet mentioned.
Yeah, 995.
Yeah, the information super. Do you remember when we used to call the internet the information superhighway?
No, I was 2.
Yeah, I do. Well, good for you. So Homer gets to a flashback of himself at his workstation, and then suddenly there's the announcement that the plant has been taken over by an all-star team of international terrorists. The lights go off, and Homer goes, "Not on my shift." And there's a
I should stress freelance terrorists. They're freelancers. I love the idea of a freelance terrorist.
Well, you know, sometimes
available
the
for hire.
economy's hard. Not everyone has an $80,000 a year salary like Homer.
That's right. Yeah.
Logging into my account on the app Terror was spelled TRRR.
There's a 0 in there somewhere.
Homer declares not on his shift, and there's a vertical leap into the overhead thing.
I'm sure smart people would know how many, because I got the Die Hard reference.
Oh yeah,
But
no,
the,
just in case you weren't getting it.
Yeah, I did. But what were the other? Because that feels very James Bond. The punchy.
I think it's generic action
Yeah, I
film
think it's
kind
just
of
generic
shit,
action.
isn't it? I don't know if there's
Yeah,
a specific reference in there.
So
I don't know. That one guy in the comments got very upset that we didn't know Doctor Strangelove, so he's going to get very upset that we didn't understand the references to his favorite films in this
well,
scene.
I've watched Doctor Strangelove since then, so I can tell you Doctor Strangelove references. It's
How
fine.
was
Don't
it?
worry about it. It's alright. It's a decent film. Yeah, it's
Cool.
good.
You know,
It's-
I have learned to watch so many movies literally just because there were Simpsons references to them, and so as a result, it's like, I mean, I think that's why I watched Cat on a Hot Tin Roof for the first time. You know, it's like,
It's why we watched Thelma and
Yeah.
Louise.
yeah,
Yeah, we both watched Thelma
Yeah.
and Louise, and
I still,
I'm so glad we did. Honestly, It was a
Fantastic
banger.
I still
film.
need to-
Absolutely amazing film.
I still need to watch Paint My Wagon.
I
With
still need to
blood,
watch The
I
Graduate.
bet.
I do.
Nope, I want to see Lee Marvin split. That's the only one. So we then see that Lenny, Carl, and Mr. Burns have all been tied up, and Homer leaps through the vent and starts beating up all the bad guys. Then declares that that Simpson is at 10 and the terrorists are at 8, which leads to everyone laughing in the gaps.
What's the age? Where did the age
Yeah,
come
they won.
from?
I the fact he made it realistic, like, oh, they've won a
Yeah, he's
couple,
at least
but
he's
I'm
fair
still-
about it.
We got 8 points on him somehow.
Homer's then told to tell the story, right? And then we cut to Homer was doing his kung fu poses. Instead, he's just fanning himself off by the fans. And Lenny and Carl are gagged, but they're just coughing into their handkerchiefs.
Why don't they just move, dude?
Oh, they're
Because
just...
they're his supervisor.
Yeah, they got
They're
me doing it.
supervising what he's doing.
Carl
Carl
makes-
is supervising what Homer's doing, and Lenny is supervising Carl, supervising Homer.
Well, Carl is the one that says, I don't think a healthy man can make that kind of smell. So, Smithers walks in with the paychecks and Homer gets his 80 grand and Homer finally declares that he's out of debt. He checks his calendar, which includes Dick Clark's birthday, meeting with Dick Clark.
Well, duh.
Go harass Dick Clark.
The meeting didn't go well.
Yeah, obviously not.
Mm.
And then Homer says that now that he's out of debt, he can go have a good life. And Carl and Lenny go, what are you going to do for a living? And Homer goes, don't worry, he's got a plan that'll fix them good. Carl goes, hey, what did we do? And Homer goes, sorry, that just slipped out. He's gonna listen, and hugs him. We then go to Homer and Burns' office, and Homer is making a big show of quitting and goes, I can do anything I want. And Burns goes, that's so. So Homer starts quite low key here. So he just moves the coaster at first. Burns is aghast.
It's like, what? This was a lovely glass of water. Wouldn't be a shame if someone didn't use a coaster. I don't know why that got me.
Homer then tells Burns he should live like a pig as he turns over his garbage
Single
pail.
ball of paper out of the bin, yeah.
Burns is stammering at this point, and then Homer goes from 0 to 10 pretty rapidly because he goes, I'm sorry, hope I haven't upset you, bongo head. And he starts playing Mr. Burns' head like a bongo.
I would do something, but I'm paralyzed with rage.
And Island
rhythms.
Rhythms. It's one of the best lines of the whole time.
I do enjoy calling my cat Bongo Head and playing her like a bongo as a result of this. So, you know, yeah.
Now
Informative.
now that you said that, I'm looking over at my cat's head and I'm just wondering.
I bet.
Well, that's your life changed forever now.
Yeah. So Homer pretty much kidnaps Burns and is now playing his head like a bongo throughout the entirety of the power plant. And Carl goes, way to play the opposite head like a bongo.
He's really getting some good beats out of
Getting a
that.
pretty good sound out of that guy.
Homer then kicks Burns off the cart and then tells him that's for employing me for 8 years. Then he literally burns the bridge behind him.
Literally burns his bridge.
The great bit about this as well is you kind of ask if you are an avid Simpsons watcher, you're watching this thinking, how does Homer get away with this? And then you realize Mr. Burns forgets who Homer is every single time. So once this is all over, Mr. Burns forgets that Homer was the man that paralyzed him with rage and Island Rhythms.
This is why you have to have a Smithers, right?
Smithers.
To be fair, Smithers wasn't
Smithers'
Homer
job is
Simpson's
remembering
served-
who Simpson
yeah,
is.
like
Yeah.
Sector 7G, right? Like that's
Would
That's
you
the
like
man
a
who
bongo?
paralyzed you with rage and
Yeah.
Island Rhythms, sir.
oh yeah, Simpson.
Simpson, eh?
So Homer says goodbye to his mind-numbing back-breaking labour and says, hello, his job in paradise. We then get the transition and Homer's just against the background of blue skies, palm trees. Then he goes, no, it's time to make this a reality. And it turns out he's just in the bowling alley. He then goes up to Barney, who's working there, and he goes, hey, can you get me a job? And Barney goes, yeah, my uncle owns the place. So Barney introduces Homer to his uncle, goes, hey, can Homer have a job? And he goes, yeah, sure. And
Sure.
Homer does an Irish digging celebration.
Barney, you're fired.
Yeah, okay. Al then tells him to show up and bring a change of pants, and Homer asks why, and he goes, well, when it happens, it happens.
When it happens, you'll know.
You'll know.
So we see Homer doing the budgeting at home, and Bart says, you're a pin monkey. I don't have to be ashamed of your job. And
So
Lisa's...
I thought about this. I was like, do you think Bart just doesn't understand the importance of Homer's previous job, or is just being an asshole?
I think
I think he's genuinely psyched.
I think that it is a commentary on nuclear power understanding in the 90s.
Bart is very
this
wise.
episode has further commentary on nuclear power understanding in the 90s as well later.
You know, like we've really come around on that one, but at the time, yeah.
Lisa declares it romantic that he's throwing off the shackles of the workday work and following a dream of sorts. And Marge wonders how they're going to get by, and Homer says, "Don't worry, we'll just make some sacrifices." At which point Marge hides a diamond of a wedding ring. So Homer declares they're going to have to use regular toilet paper from now on, not the quilted kind. At which point Bart goes and punches the wall.
I love that. That's such a good gag.
Am I misunderstanding the time difference here? Shouldn't Bart be in his little dungarees?
Well,
This is like, 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
because
they don't.
Maggie's a baby, right? Like she's a nonverbal baby, so it would have been like it's less than 2 years ago. Well, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think they do a really bad job of showing that with Bart and Lisa because they are just depicted exactly the same.
Well,
Whereas,
at that age, though,
these
kids
are
don't
kids.
fucking change.
I think it was more just an animator didn't care enough to do it.
There is that. I mean, Lisa would be 6 instead of 8 here. Like, there's a difference between a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Nah. as an uncle with an 8-year-old, like a 9-year-old, I don't know their ages. A 9-year-old
as
nephew
an uncle of
5-year-old.
nephews, no.
As an uncle of some amount of children that are an age, they all look the same.
Get their asses.
Either way, like if we're showing this as the past, the only difference between the Simpsons quote unquote currently and
Is that
Simpsons
Maggie
2
isn't
years
there?
ago, and the extra single hair on Homer's head.
Didn't even notice that.
It's so
Didn't
good.
even
Yeah,
notice
He
that.
has 3 hairs instead of 2.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
All those other big sacrifices, only one of the kids can go to college, which they're both fine with.
Fine.
So Homer decides after that they're going to go celebrate, which includes going out for dinner and dancing, and which is just in the Krusty Burger drive-thru.
Hell yeah.
And a stroll on the beach, and they're rolling around in the sand, and Homer romantically declares... he's
And
got
a
sand.
roll on the beach. Wink, wink.
Ooh.
Homer romantically declares he's got sand in his underpants. And Marge goes,
Let's go home.
so as they're leaving, Homer runs back and puts more sand in his underpants and
This
wiggles
was
it around just to
weird.
make
This
sure.
was weird.
I love that. I loved it.
I feel sorry for Marge when they get home.
There's sand in that bed.
So Homer carries Marge into the bedroom, throws her onto the bed and goes,
Where
"I
is
love
the
you."
bedroom? Where's the door to their bedroom? Because if you look at this scene, the door that Homer comes through is the door to their bathroom. That is the door to their bathroom.
I can see. I'm looking on Frankie. I can see the landing. It's a landing.
Yes, but the position of the bed and the fact that those wardrobes. See, I have a memory, but not for useful crap. Where that wardrobe, that door, and you will see it later on in like the next scene. That door is the door to their bathroom.
Oh, are you complaining about the layout of the house?
Yes. That door that he enters normally in any other shot is the door to their bathroom. And then in the next scene, it becomes the door to their bathroom again.
You gotta
Okay, well, where's the nuclear power plant parking lot in their garden?
In their garden.
It's not. You can see through the kitchen window into their garden. The nuclear power plant isn't
You know,
there.
it's like
It's
like
they
how
don't care about the
sometimes
canon.
they have like the playroom, like the rumpus room, and sometimes it isn't there. You've got to understand that the Simpsons house is kind of it's actually
non-Euclidean space.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like
Yeah.
back rooms.
Oh my god! How have they not done a Simpsons house is the backrooms bit?
They
That
really
would actually be
should.
a good bit.
Mm.
That'd be a great Treehouse of Horror. But now it'd just feel like they're capitalizing the movie. But if they didn't
would,
do it
yes.
after the movie, it wouldn't make sense to most people.
Yeah, but
But it
like,
doesn't need to make sense. You don't need to understand the reference to find the joke funny.
but also like
all the
they
time.
did it after Bram Stoker's Dracula, so like who's to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's fair.
This is true. This is true.
Homer declares he loves Marge and says that everything in their life is perfectly balanced and he hopes it stays the same forever. Then we get the seconds later.
Seconds later.
And we see the little Homer sperms making their lovely...
Alarmingly graphic.
Yeah, you didn't have to be so graphic.
So we get to see the act of contraception and...
Contraception?
Yes, the act of contraception.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I think it's more conception, probably.
That's the one I meant.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Well, I didn't have... My school didn't pave the way for this, so...
Many such cases. What can I say?
So Homer says that Marge doesn't tell him for a while, and so he had no idea Maggie existed. He goes to sit down, and Maggie's about to get crushed by Homer's massive horse, but Lisa saves him just in time. So Homer says there was no way for him to know that Marge was pregnant, as he goes back to the flashback of Marge just throwing up, which apparently she's been doing
Where
every
she
morning.
runs through the door they just came from to do the bang bang.
Okay. Yeah,
See,
right.
I'm a genius.
Homer can wash his hair in the landing.
Sure.
And we then see Homer in his new job, which he declares was like a wonderful waking coma. We then see that everyone's greeting him except the last guy who has no idea who he is.
Why isn't Homer wearing a uniform?
He doesn't have to.
Because everyone knows who he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a uniform.
All right, fair enough.
So Homer's spraying the shoes and going, boiling fresh. And then
Boiling
Then he
fresh.
puts in the urinal pics and goes, urinal fresh.
Urinal fresh.
Homer then puts his head in the Shino ball, and as I'll ask
Hell
him,
yeah.
did you put your head in
Did you,
that?
love
did
the
you
Shino
polish your
ball?
head in the Shino ball?
No.
Well, okay.
I
then.
love that he checks himself out. I
That's
love
so
that he
good.
checks himself out. It's
The
great.
Shino Ballo, in my opinion, which is correct on this, is the most important part of this episode. You know, sentiment. If you can walk away from the sentimentality at the end, you can admit to yourself that the Shino Ballo is the best bit. Actually,
Absolutely.
If
That's
we're
great.
continuing to define important by does it live rent free in my head, then yeah, absolutely, yes, I do think about the Shino
Yeah.
Bolo more often than the average human being
Yeah,
should.
I
absolutely.
genuinely think this bit inspired a Ed, Ed, and Eddie joke. Because there's a
Ah.
joke in Ed, Ed, and Eddie where, for whatever reason, they're taking care of Rolf's animals, and one of the Eds uses a floor waxer on the pig's ass, and it becomes reflective, and he says, "Who's that handsome guy?" And I genuinely think that is inspired by this bit. I have no evidence, but I believe.
there you go. It's important. Yeah.
So Homer also learns the mystery of how the pins and what happens to the pins after they get knocked down, which is that they just get thrown away, and then the entire tree is then turned into a pin.
Oh yeah, they play the Looney Tunes music, which I looked this up. This is called Powerhouse. Apparently,
Good name.
It has been used in a bunch of stuff, and
Oh, it's super
also
common.
down a weird rabbit hole of looking into stuff. There is an article that somebody at some point posted, which is Matt Groening's top 100 favorite things, and this is number 14 on Matt Groening's favorite things in the world.
That's fair.
Cool. Yeah.
Just the music specifically, the song Powerhouse.
So as Homer's handing out his drinks, he says, if horse racing is the sport of kings, then bowling is a very good sport as well.
Also, I wrote down. I like to imagine, I imagine that that's what Homer thinks happens to the pins, but he never actually found out what happens to the pins, or he did and hated the answer, so he made this up instead.
Okay, headcanon. I approve of that. Okay, yeah.
I think but it makes sense, that he would add this to, because he's made loads of exaggerations in the story already. The fact that he fucking took on a terrorist group. So he was like, I didn't like the answer, and Homer genuinely would believe that knowing what happens to the pins is insider exciting knowledge. And then when he finds out that it's extremely mundane, he makes up this bizarre circumstance.
It's very plausible. Yeah.
It was very plausible.
Homer goes all musical on us as he declares he's going to make it after all, then throws the bowling ball in the air and it immediately destroys the
I like that.
I'm led to understand is a reference to the Mary
Yeah,
Tyler
see,
Moore
that's
show.
yeah,
basically-
I think it's the
Yeah.
opening title, that isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Throws the hat in the air, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we then see that Marge is with Dr. Hibbert, who does look slightly different.
He's got an
great.
afro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
He's got a mohawk, right? It's like a mofro.
I did see it at some point. It is based on
Mr. Teach,
some
surely.
Arsenio Hall, I think you're thinking of.
Oh, Arsenio Hall. Yeah, that's right. It's Arsenio Hall.
That's your man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Dr. Tippett tells Marge she's pregnant, and he goes, "Is this an unwanted pregnancy?" And Marge goes, "I don't know how we're going to afford this." And Dr. Tippett goes, "A healthy baby can bring up to 60 grand." And Marge goes, "Well," and he goes, "Oh no, it's a test.
Simply a test.
If you had said anything else, you'd be in jail." So Marge tells the kids, and Bart's just like, been there, done that. And Lisa goes, "Hopes it's a girl." And Bart goes, "Yeah, you don't know anything about genetics. It's boy, girl, boy, girl." Lisa works out that Marge doesn't want to tell Homer, and because Marge has been in a room for 4 hours now, Marge goes,
Well, I'm just hanging out.
you just see Marge,
Just hanging.
and Marge is just looking around the corner, just trying to avoid it. And then see them in bed at night, and Marge goes, "Homer, I need to talk." And Homer's response to this is can't talk, praying. And Homer thanks God for keeping everything absolutely perfect the way it is, and Marge is uncomfortable. Homer tries to make a deal with God, which is, you freeze everything as it is, and I will ask for anything else.
Give
That's
me
a
absolutely no sign.
Okay, deal. And then he goes, "I've got this offering of cookies and milk if you want me to eat them for you. Please give me no sign again." Yep.
You
Thanks.
cannot convince me that Homer doesn't think God and Santa are one in the same.
Well,
It seems very likely.
Homer also thinks God is that waffle that Bart threw up there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Sacrilegious.
That's so important.
Sacrilegious, not sacrilegious.
Yeah.
That would not be a joke then at that point.
So we then see that Marge's sisters are aware of her pregnancy and are smoking around her, and we then hear the Marge's baby bump cough.
Yo, shout out to
Mild.
whoever's mums smoked while they were pregnant. I turned out fine.
Mm-hmm.
So Marge then asks them to keep it to themselves, and they go, "Oh, would this destroy him if we found out?" He goes, "Oh, yeah." So they
We
both
won't
stop.
tell Homer.
Yep, they both stop backing out, and Marge goes, "Nope, don't tell anyone." And he goes, "Oh, we won't tell Homer." So, of course, they get to the phone book and they open it on the first
Oh,
day,
that's a
which
good
is A. Arrington.
This is such a good bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we then see that time has passed and they're now at the end of the phone book. And just what you'd like to know, Mr. Zagowski. And then we see Patty give a very weary sigh and go, Arrington and Zagowski are the two biggest gossips everyone will know now.
It's such a good subterfuge.
It's
man.
so
It's
good. Yeah.
It's so clever. I love that one.
If we're going by like important gags again, like I feel like this is an important gag.
I feel like we're misusing the word important, but okay.
I feel like we might be, but we've defined it now, so I
Important
can't
to
change.
you
Well, yeah, the protagonist of reality. That's correct. Yeah. Yeah.
is me. So it doesn't matter what's important to you.
That's
It only matters what's important to me.
So Homer is walking out the bowling alley and Chief Wiggum congratulates him on the news and Homer's like, "Oh, thank you, it is nice work." And then Apu congratulates him on his bundle of joy and Homer's like, "Yes, it is, bundle is little, but I'm not in it for the money." More than just flatly tells him, "Hey, why don't you get Marge pregnant?" He goes, "That's very
This
abstract."
getting abstract.
Yes, I do enjoy looking at the
I also love that, like, of course it would be Mo that would say it, the way to get Marge pregnant. It's just like, that is so
That is a
very
Mo thing
Mo.
So Marge comes home to us a surprise baby shower and she's like, "I haven't told Homer and he'll be home any minute." And Batty and Tom are like, "Oh, really?" The door then dramatically opens and Marge is like, she's about to close it and then Homer goes, "Man, it's windy," as he bursts through. Homer then goes there, "Wait a minute, what are all these presents? It looks like you're showering Marge with gifts. Tiny baby-sized gifts." "Yeah, I'll be in the tub." And by the time he's halfway up the stairs, Marge goes, "Congratulations on your new job." And Homer goes, "New job.
So stupid.
Marge is pregnant." And he then screams now, pulls his hair out and runs upstairs going,
Pulls 1/3 of his hair out.
So Bart says, "Hey, you threw a tantrum." And Homer goes, "Oh, that's that one time." And then Marge remembers, "Well, actually, when I told Bart, didn't see Homer's got the full head of hair."
I genuinely forgot this was the canonical reason why Homer lost all his hair.
But also, we've seen 2 previous flashback episodes in which Homer has learned about Marge's pregnancy, and he has not done this. So, like, it does differ
Have
from
they
previous flashbacks.
since changed? But have they since changed how Homer lost his hair?
Oh, they changed it
That
all
was
the
more
time.
my
No idea
point.
about
Was
that.
that
Right.
I'm fairly certain.
I don't know.
Well,
They,
I do know that when the kids go to Camp Krusty, he grows an extra hair, and then when he sees that Bart's taken over it and is the ringleader,
Oh,
he
yeah,
loses it
doesn't
again.
he?
Yeah.
I would also note that, like, in all 3 of these reveals in this episode, Marge has, like, a visible baby bump. Like, it is
Yeah.
not subtle that she's pregnant.
no,
and
Homer's a
Homer
fucking idiot.
does not know yet.
So we didn't see that Homer rips his hair out of it each time. And then Homer says, that baby was like a ticking time bomb. And Bart and Lisa get up and he goes, where are you going? And they're like, oh, you can't expect us to sit straight for 30 minutes. We're getting
I
snacks.
fucking loved this. This is I love an ad break joke, and this was so fucking clever.
Marge then says she's going to stay here, but she's just going to think about products that she might like to purchase. So she closes her eyes and she's like, I don't have that.
Yeah, no, this is real. Yeah, no, I get
So,
this.
This is such a
commercial-
joke.
So the commercial ends and Homer's in bed with Marge and he goes, oh, you're going to have a baby. Oh, we're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. And I completely forgot that this moment happened, but Homer's head just randomly inflates and explodes. Which took me by surprise because I completely forgot about it. Turns out Bart,
It's just so stupid.
so Bart's, it turns out Bart's has taken over the story and Marge makes Homer tell it and Bart's like, all right, but I know funny. We cut back and Homer's still headless body's going, we're doomed.
Yeah, you had a
That's
head
just
at this point,
reminded
and it
he
just
has a head.
And your bottom was a little bigger and he's just like, oh.
It inflates.
I like how this implies that Homer was describing the fact that he didn't have a head and have his belly, because they can't see what we see because he's just telling a story. So he took the time to continue to describe this story without his head and with a thinner belly.
I mean, it's also worth noting at the start, he does say he's going to, like, paint a picture with his words, and apparently he kind of has.
Yeah,
He's really, like, described this in intricate detail.
That's good to
well
know.
done, Homer.
So Marge says, why can't you ask her a raise? And Homer goes, yep, I'm going to march up to Al and go. And then we cut to Homer going to the alley and going, Al.
Yeah.
Al does want to give Homer a raise, but the bowling alley isn't doing that kind of business. Homer goes, what if I triple the business? And he goes, well, yeah, but Homer then shushes him stop and then runs away to his house. And we then see Homer reading advanced marketing, which he throws away promptly. And then goes with basic marketing, which he then throws away. And then we see he's just looking at the dictionary for the meaning of the word marketing.
I could have sworn there was a bit of him holding marketing for dummies when I remembered this bit, but then that's not there. It's just
Yeah,
advanced
it was.
marketing, beginner's marketing.
Okay,
and
cool.
then the
I'm
dictionary.
glad I'm not the only one who had the same false memory.
Yeah,
then. Cool.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if the like for dummies books were a thing yet at this point.
That's probably
in
probably
95,
true.
To
you know.
Google.
Yeah.
Homer just then starts staring at a bowling ball, and he comes up with his brilliant marketing plan, which is just him standing outside the bowling alley. firing
With a
a shot
shotgun.
into the air.
This is one of my favorite Simpsons jokes. The like bowling.
Get your bowling.
Like,
Look.
it's so good.
Lisa then tells Mum to make Homer tell the story, right? And Marge's very weird response is, "That's what happened."
The first one was 1991.
Yeah, Dummies book's been around since
1991.
Yeah,
DOS to
1991.
dummies.
DOS. Damn, real shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's surprising that they wrote books for Divinity Original Sin that early. They were really ahead of their time.
So Homer
Very
starts
good.
explaining his marketing plan attracted a record number of police and fire marshals, but nobody stayed to bowl.
Nobody stayed
Record
to
number.
bowl.
So Homer admits that he quit his job, and Al tells Homer it's going to be missed. The place has never been cleaner, and the way he kept the young people away was beautiful.
Yep.
So Homer gets a nice parting jacket which says, "Sorry you had to split." And Homer says, "You'll
Very
miss
cute.
everybody, including Joey, the shoe shine boy." And Joey's like, "See you around, Mr. Homer."
Oh.
It's like, "We'll make it to California." And Joey's like,
Sure we
"Sure,
will,
Mr. Homer."
Mr. Homer.
Sure we will.
So Homer walks out of the bowling alley and everyone's like, "Wow, this is depressing." And then they go, "You know what cheers up? Bowling." And then we just hear everyone having a great time.
Yay.
Homer finally realizes he needs more money to support his growing family, and there's only one place in town that he can get it. And we get the ominous pan to the power plant, and Homer starts walking there sadly. The acid rain begins, and Homer's
Oops,
jacket melts
acid
away.
rain.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I feel really.
This is not how acid rain works.
I feel sad though every
Sorry,
time
go on.
I think about it because I just really loved the coat. You know, that's a
The coat
sick,
is-
It's
the
a nice
coat is
coat.
nice.
sick ass coat. You know.
Second only really to Mr. Plow.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's a
yeah.
good
It gotta be. That's an all-time coat. Yeah.
So the
An
receptionist...
all-time coat.
This is another one of their weird anti-nuclear propaganda bits, because, like, A, nuclear power does not cause acid rain. That is caused by sulfur dioxide and nitrates in the air, which nuclear power does not produce. Those are caused by burning fossil fuels. And I'm pretty sure, like, acid rain would not melt what looks like.
Was anyone
like,
else like
plasticky
taught about
jacket.
acid rain in like school? and
Yeah.
then terrified of rain
Yeah, we
for
were
like a day.
we were told about it, and I think that we were made to understand that it was kind of like more of a thing in Europe, which I do think it was. Because
I like that just had to slip in a bit of an anti-European
no, it was
sentiment.
yeah, it
to
was
the
really
lesson.
odd. It's really odd. Yeah, and I think it may have been true, and I've spoken to people like especially who were growing up more in Eastern Europe who were like, yeah, it absolutely was a thing, and you couldn't go outside. But basically, I think it had something to do with like cracking down on the use of diesel. Basically, did it, and it just kind of went
Right.
away.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, a lot of power plants like have extra bits on them to strip the pollutants out as well.
Yeah, and there's
It's
less
kind of
restrictions
switched,
in
like,
certain
yeah.
parts of the
Yeah.
world. It's, yeah.
It is as with a few other things, one of those things that like we have like that was a big deal and we have managed to effortlessly solve as humanity, and now everyone doesn't.
Everyone's
Yeah.
kind of forgotten about like the whole ozone thing.
That was-
That was something I was thinking about
yeah.
recently.
Yep, like the ozone layer, exactly like the ozone layer, like the Millennium Bug. Like everyone just forgets that. Like
I thought you
if we
were
want
going
to
to say the
solve the thing,
Millennium
we can
Dome.
solve.
Then. It was like,
we-
yeah, we
we
solved
can-
the Millennium Dome.
We sure did.
We solved the Millennium
sure
Dome.
did. Yeah.
We put a boy in it, then we sold the boy, and now it's an arena. Cool, solved.
Done.
As Homer enters the office, he's asked if he's a new applicant. He goes, "I'm come to get my job back," and he's pointed to the doggy door.
Oh, so
Supplicants.
good. Yeah.
Supplicants,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Homer calls through all dusty, and Burns goes, "Crawling back, eh?" And Homer goes, "The classy thing would have been not to call attention to it." And Homer thanks them for giving his job back, and Mr. Burns says, as punishment for his desertion, he's going to get the plague. And Burns goes,
Plague.
"Nope, it's the plaque." And Burns says it's the special demotivational plaque to break what's left of his spirit, because you see, you're here forever. And then
See?
the side.
Clever fucking reference at the start of the show, you dickheads.
No, it's then drilled into the wall, and Burns pointed out to him, and Homer just, it's all sad looking at it.
I don't think an employment contract that says you're here forever is legally binding, if I'm honest with you.
I don't think that's the. Is, oh, wait, no, he
Damn.
did say it's in the contract.
Yeah, I
didn't he?
would say that that's probably the major plot hole in The Simpsons. Get their asses for sure.
Well, my question was, I thought I could have sworn there was a window where that plaque is, right? Surely Homer is looking at something when he's working.
Yeah, pictures of Maggie. We've established that.
No, I could have sworn we've seen. Again, I get for the bit, whatever. But I could have sworn we've seen what Homer is like. What's in front of Homer before?
Homer's office is as exactly non-Euclidean as their house is.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Homer comes home dejected, and he says he's never been so miserable, but he can't take it out on Marge and the kids. He's going to carry the burden all by himself. Marge greets him, and then Homer goes, "Oh, I can't carry on with this charade. I hate my life."
It's fair.
And then Marge goes, "My contractions have started," and Homer goes, "It's just in one ear and out the other, isn't it?"
Yeah.
Then see them at the hospital, and Mayor Quimby holds up his new child and goes, "This is God's most wonderful miracle." And the nurse goes, "I think your wife wants to hold the baby," and Quimby, of course, panics, going,
My wife, where?
We then see that Captain McAllister has had a son, and he holds it up like a fish so the doctor can take it.
Truly the catch of the day.
Homer is completely unenthusiastic as Marge is giving birth, and he's like, "Oh, it's magical. Oh boy, here it comes." And
Another mouth.
Yeah.
the baby is bored, and Homer is congratulated. He goes, "Okay," gives the thumbs up, and then we see that Maggie grabs onto the thumb. And
Cute.
Marge goes,
Very
"I think
cute.
someone's trying to say hello," and Homer is finally
Why
won
isn't
over and
she
goes,
swaddled?
"I don't know. Dr. Hibbert was trying to sell her 10 minutes
This
ago.
is
He's
true,
probably not
yeah.
the best
Dr.
doctor."
Hibbert was still probably going to convince him to sell her.
Homer goes, "It's a boy, and what a boy." And it's like, "Nope, that's the
Yeah.
umbilical cord. It's a girl."
One of the most like fucking overused jokes,
Yeah,
but
so-
still kind of funny.
So Homer's like, Homer's completely in love, and he goes, "Oh, she's a wonderful, beautiful girl." And Marge is like, "Eh." And Homer goes, "Come on, show some enthusiasm."
Yeah.
They then kiss, and Maggie wants to kiss too, but settles for a pacifier that she just manages to grab from somewhere.
Yeah, where the fuck she get that
Started
from?
early.
And Melissa's like,
He's
"Oh."
got those lying around the hospital. Just give them out.
Melissa's just like, "Ah, you loved her from the start." And Homer's like, "Yeah, absolutely." Marge finally points out, "Well, where are the photos?" And Homer goes, "Yeah, there are photos, and I keep them where they most need to up." And then we get probably the most sentimental ending to The Simpsons of all time.
Absolutely.
Gotta be.
Homer's got all the photos of Maggie at his workstation. He's posted over the words to now have it spelled, "Do it for her."
Do it for her.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
And that's the episode ending.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's good.
What do we all think?
I think it is another moment, another episode that has a moment that has lived far beyond the episode itself. Obviously, it spawned one of the most used fandom memes of all time. Like every fandom has a "do it for her, do it for him" kind of thing.
Yeah,
and I'm going to annoy people because despite it's so extremely saccharine, I just think it works. And it is just an all-round good time, so I'm already going to go for it. And just, this gets a homer for me. I fucking love this episode.
Ooh. Oh,
I
wow,
fucking love this episode, man. I love when they manage to find that balance between telling a fun, sitcom-y family story with the absurdist jokes of The Simpsons. I love this episode.
Fair enough.
Well,
yeah.
You want to know something that's very shocking, Matt?
What's that?
I completely agree.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
I think of the 3 flashback episodes that they've done with all the kids. This is the superior one by quite a margin.
Yeah.
And I think between the Die Hard reference, the Mr. Burns being played like a bongo, Homer's head exploding,
Yeah.
and that sentimental ending, this is a Homer for me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think for me, I'm going to say this is Homer putting his head in the Shino Ballo. Which is to say, I think this is an incredible episode. It's a really, really good episode. I think probably, as stated, the Shino Bolo, very, very important. I think it's probably one of my favorite Simpsons gags of all time. And also him with the shotgun and the bowling, get your bowling here.
Bowling, get your bowling.
Bowling, get your bowling.
And also I do love the putting extra sand in the underpants thing. I think that's just a great bit. But also, as already stated, I think that what is really special about this is it has this ending which could just be like slop and could make you feel dirty, but it's like so sweet. The do it for her, that I think that we all kind of agree with it. I think that it isn't overstating it. It isn't too much. It's just kind of a lovely thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they do a good. I think we've talked about this before, or at least I have been known as the staunch Homer defender of this podcast. He does shitty things as a dad, but when it comes down to it, he loves his kids, and they've done that throughout Simpsons. So this doesn't feel weird. It fits Homer perfectly that he would do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
John, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. I very much low effort pick for me as a rating, but do it for her out of Homer.
I think it's fair though.
Yeah. I mean, it is a very mushy episode, but like these flashback episodes kind of are, and it knows what it knows what it's trying to do as an episode, and it does it well. Like it is trying to do a mushy episode. It's not trying to do a silly japes with the fucking Masons this time. It's like let's do a family episode, and I think it pulls it off well. It's good.
Good one.
It's not god tier for me, but it's very good.
Yeah, I agree.
It's fair.
Was there anything to say about society in here?
As always, I did my best. I guess you could stretch it to say that a lot of the time we work soulless jobs just because they allow us to have the money to live a life we kind of want, and that a dream job isn't always about what makes the most money and simply what moves you. And again, like I said, that feels like a stretch, but I think there is that thing of Homer. I was going to bring it up earlier in the episode that I think it's very Homer that his dream job is something like working in a bowling alley. And there are people out there that, that's dream job is something extremely mundane. Like, genuinely, there's a part of me that my dream job would be something like owning a farm. Something that's not glamorous or crazy or in any way fame. It's just something simple. And I think there was that attempt to tap into that. Again, it's a huge stretch, but that's what I got.
I mean, you have triggered no less than 2 tangents in my brain with that particular take. So, in reverse order, A, watch the movie Perfect Days. It's a movie about a toilet cleaner in Tokyo.
That's a really
great.
good movie.
It makes the job of it. It's a good movie, and it makes it look. I'm like, I kind of want to do that job now. Toilet cleaner in Tokyo. I could do this.
Streaming anywhere? Watch Perfect.
I have no idea where you stream it. I
Alright.
can't remember where I watched it, but it'll be out there somewhere. And other point was Barney's Bowlerama. It's shown to be both Bowlerama and Barney's Bowlerama in this episode. When the hell did it become Barney's? And is that Barney as we know it? Barney Gumble Barney? Or
His uncle's called Barney.
I'm
I don't
unclear
know.
on this one.
It's fine. It's fine.
Like, they show the sign at one point, it just says Bowlerama, and then towards the end of the episode, I think the last time we see it, it does say Barney's Bowlerama. above
Listen,
the
how
door.
many times do I have to explain that Springfield is non-Euclidean? Like, come on, man. Like, it's.
Okay,
yeah,
no, I
there
got
you
it.
go.
Yep, no, thank you for the
Okay.
reminder. Yes, okay. Anyway, my take here was kids are expensive and so we must have our souls crushed by capitalism. Anyway, it's good that one income can support a 3-child household and this is unlikely to change.
Yeah,
Homer
absolutely.
makes 88 grand a year. It's one of the things, like, ever since I learned that, we brought this up in, like, season 2, but ever since I learned that, it has changed the way I see the gags of Simpsons, and I think it's so fascinating that that's the case.
To be clear, this is non-canonical. We just looked at what a nuclear safety operator would be
Yeah.
in 1990 or whatever. But
Yeah.
It
I
makes
mean,
sense, though.
yeah,
it makes
it
sense why
does
Homer
work.
can afford to do all the dumb shit he does.
Yeah, and it's like enough to have like 3 kids in a house and stuff, but like not enough
cars.
to like, I don't know,
do
to-
Homer
yeah,
things.
like you could fly to Japan standby at the time, sure, but like you can't have a Japanese holiday otherwise. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Homer's got like a massive drinking habit and all of these stupid whims that he keeps going on, a lot of that money's going to go to that instead of flying to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone got any further thoughts on this one?
No, thank you.
No. I'm done now.
I mean, la
Fair
problema es el capitalismo, obviously, but you know, yeah,
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking had a stroke just then. What?
The problem is capitalism. That's yeah.
Ah.
There you go. So yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, I guess that will probably just about do us for today. Eleanor, before we wrap up, tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can check out my podcast, We're Not So Different, where we make a lot of Simpsons references, talk about medieval history, and how the problem is capitalism. You can find that wherever good podcasts are posted. If you want to read some of my work, you can check out my book, The Once and Future Sex. It is about gender roles in the Middle Ages. And you can generally find me on the socials. I'm really more on Blue Sky more often as at Going Medieval. And I'm over on Instagram because my work makes me be as Dr. Eleanor Janega.
Cool. Matt, you got anything in the pipeline at the minute?
We draw ever closer to October, which is Spooky Month, which means that Spooky Tales, a video game that I am in, is coming out. The demo is coming out in, I think, a week, or it might be already out by the time this episode comes out. I am honestly so incredibly excited. I think it's going to be so fucking cool to be in an actual video game that you can buy on Steam with real money.
That's cool.
I'm very, very excited about that. But yeah, the full game comes out on Halloween. By the time this episode airs, I will have finally sat down and done my job of editing the next episode of All for Arnold, where we are watching Twins. As always, I will half spoil my thoughts on the movie. It was a good movie. And then we've got Total Recall, I think it is, which I'm also excited about.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
Total Recall's
movie
gonna be fun.
whips. Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Total
I
Recall-
love Total
Total
Recall.
Recall's sick.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you could come on and talk about it if you want.
Fuck
but
yeah.
Do you want to come and talk about
Talk
it?
You
about
can talk about how the problem is capitalism, because that is the whole point of Total Recall.
And also, the solution is when there's 3 boobs. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
I do love an
Hey, boobs,
extra
solves
boob.
everything.
Other than that, I don't think I've got anything I can talk about that's coming out. So other than that, I mean, if you really want to, I do have a Blue Sky, MATTPERSPECTIVE. I somehow remembered how to spell perspective. I think I remembered it right. But anyway, yeah, nothing super exciting.
Bro.
I mostly just complain about things. I think the last thing I complained about was that World of Warcraft's professions aren't very good, and I haven't played World of Warcraft in, I think, 5 years. So that's what my Blue Sky is.
Fucking get their asses. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Get him!
Michael, you got anything for us?
Yeah, you can follow me on Blue Sky at Butter Mash Horse. A reminder that if you've listened to this podcast and you've enjoyed it, you can follow our back catalogue on YouTube at More Man in the Morning, and older episodes can be found on Spotify and Apple Music and all good podcast sharing hosts.
That's right.
Yep, find me on Blue Sky, Maroka.bsky.social. Check out my old YouTube stuff, youtube.com/button mash. And yeah, go listen to All for Arnold, because it's a good podcast. You should do that. Other than that, I think that's me for the week. I say that as though we record this weekly. Jesus
One day.
Christ.
One day.
One day, maybe we will. Yes. Alrighty, that'll just about do us for today. Eleanor, thank you once again for joining us. It's been an absolute delight and a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much. I have been in flavor country, and it's a big country.
Very good.
Fair enough.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.